What's the name? It had a name before.
First, Yoko. I've forgotten this initial.
Yes,
Serious Fraud Office, SFO. SFO, yeah.
Yes, thank you. And so we share a Juma essay, including money laundering. There are a lot of money laundering activities. Before you put me on call it or kind of news with regards to reversal of benchmark values. Importers now. Some of these importers almost a cranium free China. Any amanonena diade. Dodwana na sikano emfa kwan paso. Na kwa kudru bebi a eseko. Dodwana na sikani bi ba yema ha. Omudi sie omudi aba. Entu ba ya na sikano or import bi free China. Now the sikana kwa komubi abuso kan na say wherever. Na ni panaje. Na obi ewo China no the issue maybe our the sikana ma supplier and the man babidu. All this constitutes the kind of say money laundering because it means that Sikano a free MMUHA yen kwaya the first one free ha yen one tax be our head. Apart from that, there are a lot of companies maybe omuntia tax so mutia the twice so mutia no muntia obera no money the kind of say mpenyimfo ni bi akwakohwehwe mpumachi na ya kano brew na tax no say so tua e 100 million na o pebe 5 million bi amomo so mo nche dia aka ni nyina de eyi emma enso sankofo na obere say nyoma ankoyi a omo na complaining and so for me these are some of the things Iyoko is supposed to be doing. And apart from that, corruption, maybe a kicker. And when you are not able to tell. You know, the person becomes, an appointee today. And the other and 9 million watches. Ubi awa my 30 years. As I see crowd on Cheddar Nibi. But to be ready, Pabako. Now, your friend is saying you're appointed within 2 years. Then you East Legon, Airport Hills, Roman Ridge, if you are, then you ask yourself, who a crime thing and how fast and on your says I'll do to toss and now. And I say I am envious of them. But in other places, this would call for investigation into how you acquired your wealth. And so Iyoko AGYEMAN are there. Then come your power muso munya man omuye the year. A best sanitize you can send the money laundering space, a best sanitize the corruption space. A best man omaya say omina and on there because they feel they are big now. Maybe they'll begin to have a rating. So for me, these are some of the things Iyoko but in the past, when you appoint people who are on contract, yes, they can do what they can do. They will try to do their best. But, largely these are people who have retired and you have reappointed your MONTIE. Or my person be so for me, Mami Atiwa is appointed. Mami Atiwa is just about 52 years old. Even if we all know that she would retire at 60. So non-Kasa retire. It means she has nothing to lose, just like the IGP. You see what the IGP is doing? Mm-hmm. IGP is not on contract. Before the IGP was appointed, those who came before him, all of them were on contract. Some of us raised issues. But if the person is on contract, you know that when you say I need a big enough. But you know, you IGP. Who can say you IGP? Who you know the local? When you are you going to ask him to go home? You cannot ask him to go home because it's not 60 years. IGP is also about 52, 51, 52. So these are the things some of us have been saying that but at a certain age, any retiring, would the money be more? Now, Ghana mine and Kasa. You see what the IGP is doing. He's doing brilliant. And so, me expecting some Mami Atiwa, who is now the head of Iyoko, and also the restructure No money, no money, no money, no money, to be account because you wouldn't want to privilege. So I would want to leave it there and say that there is a lot because I haven't been happy. If you ask me, with some of the dealings amongst Iyoko, I haven't been happy, and I have recording. I mean, I wouldn't want to go there, but I haven't been happy with some. And there are professionals there that all come on share now on far. The name she from now, he should do things that will be why and Ghana for now. So the bear capacity share any proena, any kind of course with memoir, so that the manjari.
Okay, it's now we share my me a COP mami yetiwa and the 15 years experience in financial fraud detection and investigations. And let's just say as we speak, any challenges are ususu loopholes are ewo yoko wana say course what you may say is as an institution no omudu omanisha wana just say obi te so no ne yehia no now so obi timi aboa
Oh yes, because she's a chartered accountant. Apart from that, she's one. I think the only I have to check that in terms of fraud investigation, she's one person who is highly trained in terms of education, in terms of training. And so she's just about the right person to do the job. And apart from that, like I said, she stands to lose nothing. So if she comes after you, you cannot go and say you can't say because you or 8 years to go on retirement. And so yes, she has all it takes to understand what the gaps within the financial sector. Corona to the financial sector. When you go into the banking sector, and then when you are there, there is Bank of Ghana has a regulation for the universal bank because for banking or the financial institution, the CKB or Honor say account, it should alert, it should alert you move bank of one, and you have to alert the Bank of Ghana say CKB is free man on it. And I say, about the top, you pay Nipan Simesi account, and therefore the account must be frozen. But we know, say, there are a lot of fraudsters, in some of these universal banks. Our money says, you can't even turn the bank account to more. They almost find Mexicano, or share, no much, no money. I'm sure you people would have heard some of these things. And the evidence is there very clear. The Bank of Ghana itself investigates some of them. The bank itself investigates some of them. Staff in the BAD. Maybe because of some of these things. These are some of the things Mamiya TOS organization is supposed to be investigated. Making sure that maybe to be another 5 million about the ocean. There was an incident that has to do with I think the former what's the name, procurement authority boss.
PPA, yeah, you're right.
Exactly. There were some funds that were lodged according to investigations that were lodged into his account. He had to take Manasseh Azuri and his team to actually blow the whistle to the executive and say when this money hit this man's account, a human being, now I am a Ghana, my and I say, why am I ubi? I say, she can million got on account. These are the things that it shouldn't be more and some funny, you can't say, what's the name? Journalists, and young say, come on, and because the state is not paying you people to do this thing for the state. It is a work of Iyoko. As for you people, those of you who do all this investigation, behind the scene investigation, you do that to help because they don't pay you. It should have been right that when Manasseh Azuri unearthed that, I don't know what the regulation says, that you helped us to find this money, to nail this thing, and therefore a portion should go to you. But unfortunately, it is almost like if you are not careful, you are rather the bad guy. So for me, Manjari, I'm expecting Mamiya Tiwa once again to investigate some of these things that might have happened in the past, some of these things that are happening, and these things that would happen as we speak. if she does it, I mean, we all know. So you see, so when some of us actually started raising issues about upon when we say and some people attacked some of us and said, "Oh, we talk too much," and we asked that a younger person should be put in the Ghana Police Service. Me no kasa. We can't say do I think there are people in the Ghana Police Service who can perform the job of IGP adequately? My answer to you that time was that there are several of them in the Ghana Police Service. Baku and upon one kasa ya okoye. You see what he's doing. We were able to doomsday and comshare. It's all stopped. Now people are careful and doing, going into crime activities. So if Mami Atiwa say, I know her. That's on Konkoye. That's what Bayer said, Fata Mangari. Mami Atiwa is also going to do wonders. So for me, my expectations are that she should go there and try and clean the rot within Iyoko. Iyoko itself would have to purge itself. She has to relook at Iyoko because I don't want to put everything out there, but there are things going on there that sometimes and so she should go look at the structure and say any Bayer human, say the Bayer. Nipa na or pound on a president no pound or some Ramay human. A bit on no.
Okay, you. Now, the said ya wo kan fa sa financial crime si ya wo kan ho asemi. Bank of Ghana, brano. Womo ni Yoko, kabom, hwe nipa bi sika mu odu ahetiate wom account. Ma womo ye nhwemu we the found. But still, your baby say even as at the time na 2021, December 18th, a Bank of Ghana kind so many Yoko womo ka bom no ma hwe se saafo ya na wo kan ye betimi aye nhwehwemu e de afa transfers bi ana se sika bi a yesusu se ahete wom account a enye kwan papa womo ye we nyina na esi den na ye besan aka na sanfoforo bi
omo ye no ma je o de ka me. When have you heard that Bank of Ghana need Yoko? Edu bi akwa kujina court. Can you give me? Can you tell me 5 of them?
For now, the I'm saying Jim scanning through ye.
You bet now. The so mine is that you know, and you have what is IGP? What is IGP? Wababekasa. So on Kasa directly say they are doing their work. He does his work, and his work speaks for itself. So maybe they say, yes, Bank of Ghana is doing a lot to sanitize the fraud within the financial sector. But they say Bank of Ghana doesn't have prosecutorial powers.
Yeah,
it will no more prosecutorial powers. So if Bank of Ghana gives a hint to saying Yoko, that say also. That's a Yoko investigating as a nominal catastrophe. What can Bank of Ghana do? Name how you know. So Bank of Ghana would say no. Because we are haters account Bank A and Bank B. No. It looks like it's fraudulent. So Bank of Ghana would actually call Yoko or more and assure us being investigated this type of financial related offenses. When they inform them. I mean, most of these incidents you don't even hear. You would have money, large sums of money will hit people's accounts. You don't hear. Some of us, because you work behind the scene with these people, you would hear. Say, oh, Sikebia hit you, be account. Bank of Ghana for a Yoko for us today. So you want to train a train say, on Messi. Oh, I'm going to run a Sigano crown on my Yisganina, now, much Yachas Canady, and Concusimabia. I'm telling you, so mine is the Bank of Ghana on by your mafia mudia. That's Nipa no Kuta power no. Now, one young then I'm like, police for us to trace a chronophobia. You can't say ship house. I say, oh, yeah, the end, you say, we've read Tessano police, not a Tessano police for ever far from one o'clock, not a dear betching, I use, you can't say ship house is a police station.
Okay.
You don't so mind is that we expect Yoko who has so much power to do what is expected. So they are that loopholes no silly for me a brasia a small boys there, you know, you see them driving all sorts of vehicles. You see them, people are doing all this. Our friend is saying, yes, scams, you know, and monies are getting lodged in people's accounts, and then you have a shipment of electronic goods that are coming in. We won't send this to Kebia and Kwaman on it. There is no evidence of our sending Kebia $10,000 to go buy iPhones from Amanone. But you receive maybe 500 pieces of phones, you know, high performing phones from Amanone. Why did you do magic? These are things that somebody should be investigating.
Okay.
And these are the reasons why you can say when you look within the space and how did the guns even come into the country? Money laundering leads to some of these things that I'm talking about.
Okay. 19 December 2021. And now Bank of Ghana for my yes, a wama submit a number of cases involving financial crimes that the ama a yuku. Nti ye hwa ne mu ye de anybody actually. Na ye bisa say outcome no anything. Iti ye behwe.
Yo, thank you very much.
Yeah, that's say another person on yedin komo.
Yo, Miss Madam.
Bichia security warehouse for nyina. Yo. Yene ye radam bona or your security analyst na ono no ye chief executive officer de ma security warehouse na ono ye no edin komo no ti mame tiwa ye COP mame ya tiwa adodankwa the new appointment as the executive director de ma eye Yoko Yoko no eye economic and organized crime office. Bepacho na appointment you also saying and na wo hono fa expectations wo expected the free a year COP mame ya tiwa adodankwa na answer na ye obenya ni new appointment we no na oye executive and not your director general your police professional standards bureau you trinity efreno your pips iti no. Okay. Yanko anymore na enkrata any munsama no yemfa ibi ento also.
Eti mamemfa daily graphic da ubokrata no. Daily graphic da ubokrata no anopei. Ena Orchester say mobile telecommunication companies. Say omo technical logistics no. Womo apejamu. Peja o mapejamu nyina ne se abusua. Sa uba yen Peace FM ye ni mu ha se abeka junction. Ye wo MTN office bi wa ha sei. Ahomachi ye de ye ba adwuma ntempa emu nonum ne fane aba. Na em se nkrofo no omo ba bedi live so na omo kwakọ register omo sem no. Omo mpo omo kuta eyin no Ghana card no omo kwakọ register no. Omo da em se omo da ha ma de echi. Ye nim de esan se de nipa si eba ntem omo de ntuma akurukuru omo ho so omo beda ho sese yo. Omo ewo ni nyina no nipa ne beba begu omo beba begu ono bedu anwumre ebebo no nu omo so omo apon no na emu fakro mu ntimi nyenwie ye na ekoba se ya ema nipa ni bre da bia antokwasi ho ena abeto me ena mnam dia ena me ni nua na baaye odi machi wa ama no saa nyoma ni nyina ekoso ewo eho na ubehwem no ubekọ na nipa ba akopɛ ne to no wo register nipa bebrebe nyina wo na wei ena enam so ama de be ya ebetimi akontem na empanimfo ache se bedru match bosome miensa wa afi mu no na nka obi a register na chip anya sa wo chip no ebetimi ahye yentumi
umaye 2 years
yentumi o
na match
ade no ha adwene yenim se bi ebedru on empanimfo be sa atwem de so mo twem de a fine
NCA for statement na me hwehwe. What's the NCA for the statement about Bonte? I'm so over the weekend. Yes. Me pese me hwananka ye kan kra. What do me ho emeka because one of the modalities be the amateur koso no say nanka
omu ni problem. Telcos ni problem.
Kwabene, wo kan tie. Kwabra. Wo kan from what you know. Dia unim no sabi ye nim. Eno ye baako. But dia sesi ye nim ne se. Kwabna dia opa se me no kasai. Nyame adom o mba fiti adwuma se be 8 o'clock. E wo ha. Ena me kiro no. Wo dia wo kɔ hɔ a. Wo be wo se nipa baako pɛ ne te hɔ. Nipa bebrebe ye gu o nipa baako pɛ no ye saa de no. Na nipa bebrebe no obeda ye.
Anya nipa ne bebrebe na asemo. Network na wode Majerica brofo ni ye pa. Wode synchronize yo said.
Ye de sim card synchronization.
Eno na wote ho. Emai obeda ye. Osiwo. Osisa network ne beba no. Into the whole day.
Well, Indian ye wo hwe the obokrata edie yi a wode aba o se said ye be ya sa logistics any mobile network operators no won betumi aye adwuma ni yie no efri enne ekuri omo update version no app no ti o omo update version no app no a omo de ye registration no omo apejam said ye be ya wo mo be increase wo mo be ma number of smartphones omo de ye no de omo de ye sa exercise no womo increase no ama na kɔ animu no omatimi ama registration na contentem e wo centers ahodo no wo se no womo de distributors womo de retail outlets no e ba be ka ho se de be ye ngongo ye se MTN office ya e ye kakraka womo hyeda set ne app no nko a e no mbetumi ayesa emom womo si e ye some selected agents e no womo select womo a womo de womo edi sa adwuman Chief Executive Officer Emma Ghana Telecommunications Chamber Dr. Ken Ashigbe ene de asem yi etu edwa say wo mo ye de o betimi bia enti sa exercise yi ene wo mo bifu ne app na wo mo app no wo mo update no enti ye gidi say MZ de kwabena ka no so wo mo update ne dia version no update version of sa app no ai wo mo de ye no wo mo so wo mo update no enti e bia ekɔ nanim dia ebetimi akɔ challenges no won nsɛm ne de ye bebre nti so mo update ne de a
it's not as updated version no na wo mo enne ebe chance ya ye adwuma
yes it's wo mo update ne de a
kwabra ma yenhwe NCA for wo mo statement na wo mo de ba betu dwa no na munchire mo mamitaw when about on the 6th of January 2022 also the National Communications Authority has taken a note of some public concerns regarding the same registration exercise, with specific regards to long queues and congestion at the customer care centers of mobile network operators, MNOs. The NC understands the frustration and inconvenience of customers in their bid to complete the second stage of the SIM card registration process. As a result, the NCA has been working assiduously with MNOs and the SIM card registration application developer to improve the registration process and mitigate the current challenges. The measures being taken include the following: the deployment of additional registration points commensurate with the subscriber number of each MNO to ease the congestion. In this regard, outlets such as distributor shops, retail centers, and other agent touch points across the country are being used for the same registration exercise. Customers are urged to patronize these other outlets as they become available to complete the second stage of the registration process. Now, also the deployment of various ad hoc registration points at various public areas, including lorry parks, churches, mosques, etc., to ease the congestion at the customer care centers. Announcements will be made in communities wherever such ad hoc registration points are established. Also very important. Now, number 3, also the creation of additional temporary locations at various government or state-owned enterprise facilities, including NCA regional office, community ICT centers established by the Ghana Investment Fund for Electronic Communications, that is JFEC, then post offices, etc. 4, the development and implementation of a daily quota and ticketing system for SIM registration biocapture at the customer care centers. MNOs will develop systems to schedule customers who have completed the first phase to visit particular centers by a given date or window for the second phase of the registration. Now, shall I say, also, the general public is hereby encouraged to be patient as these measures are rapidly implemented. Further, customers are advised to complete stage 1 of the registration process, that is, linking the Ghana card with a SIM card by calling *404# before visiting the MNO customer care center or agent. This will further reduce the time spent at the customer care centers of the MNOs. MC Abraham Pameda say immediately when I was sending a year statement at the moment, that's a part. Kwamna, etuchire mu mai.
Abusuafo krata National Communication Authority na Dubai. January da tosunsia na omu di pia bonten. National Communication Authority asu wo mahu atete ni amani huna Ghana fo dodo no FM wo mu epese wo mu yasum registration no. Exercise ayeye no. Lie tin kofu akobodompem ewo mobile network operations fo aso aye no anya asam ketua. NCF te ase frustration atete ene ahometi Ghana fo binum afam no anu ade pa se nipa no betumi complete second stage SIM card registration process no sa asam yi no ayade bia omugusu ye nwatuma pa titiriw mobile network operators no and SIM card registration application developer. Yeah, we develop saadie no. Womu gusu ene no kasa se ni process ni konya dodo. Ene sa wunti womu nyana womu improve ni kakra saadie be ya atete ni ahunti a womu fam no etuo betanti niema womu die gu akwamu bi ne de kan. Womu pesa registration centers ya anasa point ya nipa kono womu kwa register no womba biem na womu de mia wodo ni bia account distributor shop ni retail centers agent ya wodo ni nyina womu ntire mu nanya bebre sade be ya enipa ho be hare won womu atumi akọ no akọ register afei womu guso ya nsese bi ebetumi aboa na nka mia bi te sa lord park nsore maserati anya maserati nko emia wodo bi ebetumi afa nipa bebre no monkọ hono na monkọ register whereby ya womu ba ya announcement de atira mo say yes asumesi komaserati na esi wudati no quarry station na wahu fitire wono na koya registration afei womu hesen ko mbesumi asa kreti emia ni bi aka ho ebi ti say NCF original office community IT centers ya Ghana Investment Fund for ayagefakefo bia nyina post office ya wodo nso wombetumi ayebi wo ho development ni implementation adebia ekoso kwota yetam wo mu sadako mu betumi a register ni pese no nanka etumi akonkan kakra sade be ya enipa nkobodompem registration kakra second phase no ayahomtepa enti general public ya pese ya fa konye so kata musemunya abotre emayen na womugusuwa ni mpenimfo di nkita ho wanka sakura phase 1 wo betumi aye wo de Ghana card ne wo SIM card no a wo dare *404# asia wo betumi aye de edika no ye tosumienu no akọ centers no na wakọ anya sa wo kọ honom duru honom baako a ye ya baako wi atesa wo kọ ekire no asa ba be ye process ye tosumienu no ekwan ni manim National Communication Authority and what this akrate pia bonten bra
ete wo hwe eye intermediary bi a owo mo na o say SIM card registration application developer.
Good.
Un say NCF one out so na che say
omu boss.
Na che say they in charge of the platform no. Truly no. Say be as a challenge no so free or no because NCF one say wo maka kire ono no so say o improve.
Yeah. Challenge ni free one no. But my Jerry.
Yeah.
Sir adeɛ ya wɔn okay enko wɔn betumi di ama telcos no anampo sɛ ɛnayɛfoɔ ɛmo wɔn ayɛ saa process nkɔyɛ ade tintin bia why say wɔn say here another software to do this we here software NIA any telcos sim card a ka bom we here ntamgyinafoɔ you don't need obia to do that telcos wɔn ankasa di wɔn dwuma wɔn network gyina so enti nka wo de wɔn NIA card ɛnante kɔ wɔn wɔn sɛ yasika wei any way bom fire registration mama simple na MTN fo aye Vodafone fo betumi aye ada na akɔfa ntamgyina ni
Saturday no na
just because ye be ma no contract ne ya discan bi afa wo na atete kwa
okay
but this time around there ade no said ye tie ne yabeka yabeka
Saturday no asemi di kan dwumadi no so na ye mfato ho na ne ye kasa ade no sim card no NIA Ghana card your friend Ghana card no ekuta your bio data dada
yes
enti se what they synchronize wo mobile number na akasa bio data no na ye no na ye de account boom
simple
so na minimum de ebia na womo wo nimde fa abefo kwan so no ebia na yeah said ya dwen na nya sa na etie dia because na me hu ni say ye Ghana card no afa ye bio data dada ye bo wonsa no ansa na Ghana card no wonsa ka and na won say sim card registration wo twa mfoni o sa mfoni a wo Ghana card yi eso
excellent
say u police a wo bio data na sa mfoni ne beba eti na ka wo dey synchronize wo ya sana ka te say Senate die yo Senate die no na what the Ghana card no code no follow steps no wa tell say yes successful anya fe na be ko Senate wo na kwakoto santene because Ghana card no kuta your bio data dada it unless obi be ka kire me say the NTA say yes sign ko your friend MNOs no ho na yes akọ boy ensa no bia na wey nti
what is it
and they say ye ko na yekobo yensa no ye complete the second phase of the registration but apart from that ne dey ordinarily no me hu ni say Ghana card e your bio data dada na ye de ye mobile number be ka bomu no it shouldn't be a problem.
Ada na wo de come third person my there is Senate dey me tifio and I'm a friend madam ne say me pane tell me dey no me nyeye and wo se fa wo phone na bo we fa card no me bo process was say ahasa akose na masa bo sa akose me hu ya ne say me say aya complete you was it ubenya message and 1 minute impo na message na ba na was say maka Ghana card no and o Senate no album so the process is complete ubetumi use Ghana card in place of Senate card simple SIM card registration mekuta NIA card eno na me de kwa register wo MTN for office enti me do anu mu a me card nie MTN watena se NIA network si so MTN for de si so enti wo mu ankasa process ni wo mu aye e de amaye kama ada na utam koma third person so won ko develop another software famra na eno etrese ne ya tam sika puduo ne ya de amasa nipa meti amount involved no ho me yam se me na we ya part 1
obi a oye bie oka emso ye adwuma wo mobile network operators ne mobile hakon na oka se Jerry ade no kra na ka wo dial *404 hash na nke kwa na ese isi wo da na wo follow steps na naka what me add the one number no synchronize Ghana card no
obi a oye adwuma wo ho
ono na wasende ono chef said e ko na see but I say one person twa picture o abon sa no me ade no anyway
to me akọ waste the whole day the whole day say obi akodi line so be ya 1 week ni still enu no so because software no nya papa software na nipa na develop no enya entiam for peso mu asase a ema ena ye peso asase a ema enti nipa na kogu anu akobodom pe bebre enya takos no fort wa network no
every and corner say yetimi hu improvement because as it stands now no something na ye beko na yakwa
update no omo ye no ebeboa ama nipa ne bebrebe no omo timi kwa omo say aba peso the whole day no akwa ho out na no me ma me free kuma se ba wo say akoso munhwe na munyamam no anyama me amenkọ esan se mentimi nkọ nkotena se na efiri anopa kopem anwumre na ate wa say the whole day wa anye productive wa anye hwe ade besan so ade na wo enti a wo koye no wo nsanka
okay
na ma jare I software foforo na o mode ye and when ye de man no
enu de minimum
ye nim ni say omo so omo app no omo de ye no omo update no say de be ye betimi ama na kontam enti ye twen say update ni bekoso so omo say enne omo nye na nkoso ntentem na obi antimi register ne de
okay better say how you need 100.9 into SIM card registration application developer ne de ye nim nipa or ye the developer the said developer ne de okay yento aso how you need 100.9 also wadwen kire koma yedi nyina no de befa 0503721744 wako eye MNOs ne mobile telco si mobile network operators e bia wako makachi bia wako akoye ko register wo SIM card no be ba cho ko ye no how ben e na ofu eme aya me hu 0503721744 0503721744 Ghana Montie no wasugu so a uti de obonkrata mo nsam yogu so a eno so ye dey bro
Ghana Montie Ghana Montie Ghana Montie Ghana Montie
yanko eneme kwabena ne agosia
abusiafo de bokrata ya friend say Ghanaian Times katafa tosumiensa December da na tosu aduonum ewa afie temu na accident bi si ye accident ni si ye no ene wo muto nsafre konongo fire service duty crew so wo muntu amin camera na accident yesi ebra wo mu kona assistant fire officer Jonathan Woje ena stop officer Rafa Bedu ena tu America wo mu koye wo mu kodru wan mu accident yesi yes munyama fire service for na yentita cars ni nipa no Panama chief for Waset traditional area Perima Britum Ochrebedi akon watosumienu ewu wankwansianum na naka no na sika wom 30,000 Ghana cedis ya eya connected 300 million ani niema bi akeka aka ho fire service fuo mienu munya botre obi ankwanati accident si amu obi ama ho memu obi ama ho explosion betumi abekum nipa go back allow fire officers to do their work please go back and you amukuta megaphone tientiam accident scene we don't need plenty people here go back fire service are in charge we can discharge our duty perfectly we don't need anybody please go back it's accident scene go back no sana nasika no amuwia 30,000 wamuyin wamuteye wamuguso we pocket ni dia se ni bottom no what see no go back you this boy you are standing there go back we pierce mawie aya understand working here sana nasika ankuma nkotu akawa ankuma kofa kawaba enam so ama Konongo Police Command ewa sentimentum aya investigation ti wo mu ati nipa mienu wo mu tese ayanim guase pa de ma odum tachima yefo ne sense se mu be to dwa se aya no kura so wo mu wi na nasika no wo ka no mu a ayanim guase sempa afei said ye niam bi kura si wom accident ni si ya no se sika ninti edru baby nanki ye betumi atam na nakura de na ko hospital eno mu yeso wo said ya na no wawu wawu mo na mo nkomachi wawu awie ade na hwegu aya ne se ye betumi de na ko hospital man ho ato no na delay tactics delay ebi kura ya se asu ohurasi baabi no ohurasi no so mo nkomachi no ogina obi su kunu aya ne se accident si moje gina ni mu wawu na nipa na ekunu asam na ya awra wo sampa nti wo mugusu a wo mu ya investigation wo mu ama odum jejuma yefo ne bi ato wo mu ho
me wo krata fe to sudu nsia wo daily graphic mu na eno na wo chese Ghana Federation of Labour GFL ena Ghana Union of Traders Association GUTA wo mo bo mampanyi akufu ado abaso se ene wakache customs division wonum ewo Ghana Revenue Authority se wo mo ntwentwen so ansan na won hwe kwan a wode sa benchmark value reverse ano wode be ya adwuma na wei na wo chese wa hyeda ene mpanimfo yi wo mo deda da kuakua ya no akasa Ghana Federation of Labour wo mo mpanimfo ni bi daily graphic say wo mo no makasa na fa mo ni gutan so akasa na ye nima ye kɔ nyina ne se abrasa asɛm yi beto edwa no na gutafo kasa se da bi se de anuoma sitie na nya de a wo mo pene wo mo mpɛ emwa wo mo nuoma mo kra fira mo no ne aba eno achi Ghana Federation of Labour so kyerɛ se ade anu kie yi firi hɔ a ankaye esan se afimpinu ne dunkron no a wo mo de baaye no ama nkrofo bebre yi wo mo adwuma yefo adi wo ɔman yi mu yenti wo mo kasa ne se Abraham mpanyin di sa benchmark value ne ba ya pɛ na sese no nkrofo kra ne o ma free amono ne ba sen se wo mo wa o ma bia bianwa wo Ghana ha se enti yi nkrofo adi esan se local industries no na egu enti sese akoya afa ne afa we mu si yi free ho eye we mu sisi me anyi free ho enti anya ndey eno na mampanyin di atodwa se de o mo kire ye se opepon bosom ne da na etoso 9 4 January wo mo be hwe amadwumadie yi aya adwuma wo port ahodo customs ahodo no eno na mampanyin sesei wo mo ntwen na o mo nye broader consultation na entiase nya adwuma na entiase ne ya adwuma afei na yehu se ne nyina ekoyie enti ene daily graphic de abakrata fa etoso edu ensia
asama wo kan yankoi na ye ne eye mrahye bedwani owo ejoso oye deputy finance minister eye lawyer John Kuma o awoma so ye no eni ho nkomo na ye mbisa ne lawyer me mo official ba na bom te say na yo afi nko betu ye papa mi jiri se bibi akoye
amiado krakakra
ye de nyakopon asem eye no krese ye mampanyin a direct GR force wo mo ntwentwen so ansa se eye benchmark value discount no ye reverse ye no wo mo ntwentwen so ansa
ai no kre o mampanyin na na do kwakufu ado waka say dead goat syndrome the unfan edwuma Ghana hada mamu a obu the otu anamon bi na amanfo no trese mo how the omo bibia no obey na adin say obey engage further into omampani say yon hold on na before bronye omakra ni mapi yabegu port afi no mu no before ne how ne say omam factor reverser no omudwedi ensese ho for the Christmas period no enti omoniama be do port that no ye mo makwanya omuntumi wie ansana so kokafo so a so say the benchmark values reversing you know saying neck up here saying na the freight be here saying na the port duties be here in fact so kakra so be nyanso nie and I think say omampani say a classroom ye mo almost akwanya no ye ndi nkita ho ema omuntimi clear omo Christmas items ni na then we can start from a clean slate nti ye guso a ye ni 24 no so ye nkita ho
enti mayenti ye ho ase botae no enese adwadefo ni bia omo kra no ama ansa na e be activate eye sa benchmark values and the discount na free ho no womono ama na akoka mu a ede ohawa ba nanu nti ena ye atwa sense na mmomanye for broader consultations.
Well, nina ka broader consultation. Na ya scientific no amomantia ni tia. I was here the benchmark values no so ba. But I believe that the president in Casa you democrat or say that they shall see a data publish here. Now, and most of it na holiday things say okay Christmas break now to New Year break now. Nya dia na get before no betumi akotua omo duties nimpo. Nti no oba ya na oba betua the new rate na say ade a enye fault no obe suffer for it. And it's just to give them a breathing space to clear goods and bedroom ports and then add benchmark values needed. And now the idea is pre-on. But if I can explain the entire, you drew baby, you drew ya. Benchmark values. You know, in fear bear me and I got a grade before a day soon a chopper bar by home. The port duties in our sort of. In Jomba Cranny Mound with Ghana, now money boy, then Jaban Shanya Home, a call Council of State, Emma Guta, and then other traders, the Omoha Betua buying a call cabinet, Emma eventually in EMT, Vice President, and EMT for Economic Management Team for a from mining in Okaya People's Assembly, our physicians and surgeons home. The two say if you near chrono, it is so by 50% to the bay from a high. Now, if you Ronnie say, and I say, philosophers almost say, an unexamined life is not worth living. Abra Bobby, I will call him, I will receive the decisions I will take to be soon to so on. Say, if you know, I did the year to so I say, I'm not gonna get the and I said production, local producers, the Association of Ghana Industries. And you're more producing your more Ghana so I know the gem the Omuniama or more yen, Omudi Bedru Ghana Gaswa. Nani Bona times 3 of the imported value. And until almost the bar, Omunyega, Omuniama Boabe, and I'm no dear no, a Boabe for 4. Into Monso Edumano. Now, for every item, be a overcraft who create Eduma, it will be chrome. And the Momenfa poultry, I say, poultry farmers are who do a Ghana or it Ako farms. The Ako farms crying a man to say under 1D, 1F, a buyer revival. Omunina, they omunko kama for Ghana for a feeding coconut to the time I almost media begasso. Or the bedroom gas on a cocoa ball back here 40 Ghana city. But Jadini or Ghana, which may a crack cocoa address the friend of Foods and Cocoa from Holland and now Brazil and now UK. The bedroom Ghana no a 15 cities and I said 20 cities. I'm broad right. Ain't or being good that's on us for talk and cocoa. Or better foods and cocoa now better Ghana there. But a born old naso at the upper. On the same pain, no, or better man on media, even though say Ghana, the end of cry, and more dean womb, a chairman on the end, and so a buono acquire ampimany. And in Tino, na ama Ghana, poultry farmers, no, or Majuma echo from Bribia, or more iron, more iron to corner, all right. But I want to mean tone a boa, a bit me more must stay competitive. And I say, bit me more mugedi, you know. Acronym. It's a one. A possible or more no more crack oil, a bear soap production or Ghana, and probably to say in the liver or more soaps or Ghana. Now, imagine Sasakra or more dear palm oil, palm plantation, almost to be free Ghana and more a queer for honum and the idea almost a year or more factory. It's not easy benchmark values. And now, crack oil not free Malaysia because or even free Malaysia be through Ghana. No, if you ask a Ghana, how better on 50 Ghana cities, but if or free Malaysia, benchmark values mean if you want manner, which when you're the better 30 cities and 20 cities. It's in the air for man, so be from and me than say, yeah, Ghana ha no process palm no, Mexica ko Ghana for Butuma man, Bunsonia Jumaye. Ubi, a one mile seal, sugar cram, okay, sugar crab improve to Ghana. On say, Commander Shoe Factory, sugar factory now, NDC for a year, on say, account. Because strategic investor be a bar, or yet market survey. No, I say, of the produce to Ghana, sugar, the unit cost is about 90 cedis. But so, sugar no free Brazil, and now Krubia also, Thailand, and I say it be through Ghana. Of which many are the best 20 cities, and I say approach my 30 cities. And in first will bring that so. And the DNT also didn't think a better factory be more Ghana, local produce at 90 cities. It is hard yeah, factory no Akaho. This is one of the reasons in here. I'm buying $30 million. They require a factory no Akarim. Apart from the fact that raw material any one. Into me attracted the strategic investor. Into we benchmark value if you ho. Now the whole cresta man on it, also bought a Ben Ghana Diana. As a strategic investor next one more. Or see there be Tika Kushimo a one. Into a buy all car bonus. If a factory no sense. Me am a could be a sugar no. I'm a Ghana for me a produce. Now a swab and fast. And the same applies to several other commodities. And then under one basic one factory, share factories are who do I Airbnb. The spare parts producing factories bear in mind and I say, but almost beer production area, if you almost can 100 Ghana cities. Ogadinina credit free Japan, home use, accident cars, spare parts are big good aboso kind and access one, Kokompe. Or qua, in 30 cities. The iron and more Ghana handles 100 Ghana cities. Ravenina and the car say no, who could draw her, getting over top. If you want a born in me and no mayor, the woman say why you don't have 8 factories in Ghana, and so on, and yet you might be good in a very short time. And no thing that Akopa said, yes, sir, Ghana before, say, oh, Modo Mahal Betulin, the TA. And so you think so about mine so any sick them, any you may sick them in the sense of market prices. And your revenues, my sister be say, oh, I buy here security now, I buy to benchmark values in everyone. And also in no credit. In fact, NDC for 1 year or more press conference, Omuji to say last year revenue targets are buying demand GRA or CD info near 55 billion. In the end, GRA will receive 57 billion or so, with the same benchmark values now near a whole. And until I know press say, I buy yes, the capital going to the side in the field. Then, review the impact on our economy. Or minor sick assumptions say, any uncramped do my dear or Ghana. The who say, a car year bono, a so ten say, a man for a cramp fast while moving a free near my or more crack. And Sikanina call Amanone all the time. Pretty unemployment. I'm a factory, I was saying Ghana, Boris D. There was sent for 5 workers 500. We are for capacity for 500,000 beds. But a producer on twin tongue, to be obey 100,000. So by farm a Bruno 100. But ye ma a born on the Amanon the end by a pa. Can afford the net any day, any more dear womb. I don't know if I could talk a full sacoco. A bro being a fresh, original, tasty, healthy one or Ghana. And then Amanon the end boy a paper, and I said almost the same. And on that one, I'm always increase the production. Why employ more people? Now, a new man effectively creating my Bruno. Now, sustainable job creation, I come not more Juma Ecoso. And that applies to all other local production. The essential advantage of AFTA, National Intercontinental Free Trade. On here, I'm a for crane management. No more, they are open for so. And to you, Krum, who said, if they saw the free Krum, they are brew. For the factory, they see Krum 1 man and fast over cost for the America at the factory in production line. Everybody Krum. Everybody produce no tongue Ghana higher in fast war. But means so far the Biako, African countries need now import free, tariff free under the AFTA program. And see, when Chile and in Aswa are buying at the benchmark values to reverse as no Abba. Now, yes, straight again before no. There, a year on mining in a year, and now mining can cross the bay. You see, Castembe in an naso, bit me creating mama mabunanya biaye. Na so this will get Eddie the Biajuma or Ghana ha, a suburban and faso, take his decisions. Na any year, more cranny man a drama on him. Yes, it's a Ghana, the any year, not Ghana bono, a bear for 10, and I'm on it, and I only am for some crafty. I brought I could tear straight and a wide in the Yasabi chair duty. And yeah, on the ton of Ghana, not just at the Asu, and then I want to show mine other.
Okay. Lawyer Yada say any chilemu ya diamame now yen call to the specific areas be. Obi so bekasa say ye pese ye boy your local industries in ho ban ya. Enye benchmark value discount na mo madwuma no go because ye won no ma bi te say wo be bi adwuma wo Ghana ha na wo kope bosiampo na wo dia hyem. Ghana ye ka ma ahodo bi a wo mo interest rates eye nsi ho a wo ye bosiam wo soro a na utumi say ye ka ho bi pa enam so kra ma president e kan say bra policy rate Bank of Ghana announce say aba for mo no ma president kra ka kire financial institutions say wo mo twa say interest rate e be ko form saran so na ye nhwe eno ma e be boa na ma cost of production say wo ye adwuma e wo ye manyimo no e betimi ama eno no akofom rather than say focus ni nyina be ye the benchmark value discount and because Dr. Baumia Ebra physicians and surgeons or the 2019 say yeah this are discounts and ebano. The outcome ya say your pot your trade volumes no betimi akosoro na trade volumes no so kosoro a altimi aboa maye nyesika ekwa say sabre ne bota ya no ene nei de ye di ye free ho no difference wo mu nkyeremu bi ho betimi de amai
yo no na me can review asem no be at that time no if you start factors they come to the conclusion say now say 2-1 among trade volumes and factors of a year who can you consider and at that time no na ehun be here say aban bibi fa ho ban so ye but say they make an acquire the chicken and egg situation odo solve we no now we say and I could do baby so who say the impact is far greater than the benefit we are getting from business now we ascribe no. And business they bring a core into the cost of production in our country. And to bossing our workers are man for was from one of the business obstacles we need to overcome. And this is why we are in 2022 budget here buying announced to use that or local participating financial institutions every kind of first which means generating loans are very low interest as no collateral backed interest loans and then she say my 40 many bossing work from at my own but as a man and come and you know more money bossing crampas and my eka udu okra or no ankasa woni sika on ko bossing bia so was okay me could be adwuma me be biscuit e wo Ghana ha say Ghana ye with some ye wo niam bebre ti say it me biscuit production line Ghana for so need biscuit mo pa na ko kwai we be chocolate production afi no no woni sika no or the aye biscuit na wie or the aye chocolate na wie obewie no na e car wa bono so the bag Ghana gas wa beton and then there will be a crefra manone no ono ne bo ne times 2 and 3 na che say emfa ho ne bosia na ti so de ye and botom sika kra oboka bosia nso so ani oboka mo acho what you say intimine o ya think say bosia bo issue no is something we need to address which we are addressing but abide by the cause of improved economic situation the average lending rate in Ghana based and then let over around 30%, 28%, when you're not 5%, and then about between 14 to 20%. More published here, I average different banks. The NDA was 20 and 21%. The NDA was one from 14.5. Abroad 15%. To take average, we are below 15% of lending costs in Ghana now, which is still very high. because of it targeted below 10% in the country. So, ain't true, one of the factors. But beyond all those factors, you have to have an enabling environment. And your pricing is competitive for your producers.
Na yɛhwɛ ɛyɛ major policy we yɛ aban de ba yɛ na adwadifo yi na nwom a moto ya ne sɛ abɛɛmo awie na sɛ aban eyi afiri hɔ a adan na stakeholder consultations na nkɔ so ansa na ɛho kasa tentene ansa ɛkɔba sɛ ɔmampanya direct GR for sɛ wɔn ntwentwɛn so ansa adan ne yanya saa deɛ we ya ansa yɛbɛbɛdu saa bere.
Consultations be brave,
John Bepacho, Binchawano. Yani Gutafo Akasa. Gutafo say no consultations. Food and beverages, Yano Makasa, no consultations. Vehicle and Assets Dealers Union Ghana, you're from VADAC, no consultations. Traders Advocacy Group Ghana, no consultations. Your friend is saying, Importers and Exporters Association, no consulting. Woman, you know, say consultations and consul. It's not info and amount of consultations.
Yo, now we are offering AGI so.
An AGI penna, what Mugosia?
Maybe that question. Can you know now you to us? I'm making a point to you. Our friend almost so I'm so because we've been consulted. Say a brave reverse say it was the opposite. AGI was the man consulted. Man, you say. And they offer good at that time. I know most to say, "Boy, buy so you near buying high, buy." You see, when the coin changes, what you say, there is no way to buy one among we are year consultation and engagement. But the president, any year can say, and now only GRA can say, if you're the full people are crying out, bring a good port. Oman factor reversal. It's data more implementation and that affects or more fast one or mujadi into Munya Bibin Farm. You say, no, dear, or my penny, I'm my own instructions like Jerry Fonson, get the forno, a gusua. Yes, yesterday, and Tia Jumana, I want to be a bending my name, and ye free. But a young credit, a buying at the stage, such a policy bar, year consultation. Me have been part of several engagements at the Ministry of Finance level.
But what can we do? Is AGI pen by consult to woman.
And yes, sir. It just says the impact, Omoka consultation. Your Mohri and Omonsa can offer more buying consult. But there's no way to buying consult here. What you are saying? But
because Kebaya one was say, which a union see a mabubo mudin. Akodo obeye enson na wamu nyina wamu so e play wamu ye major stakeholders so na wamu nyina ka say aban ene wamu anka ho hwe.
No, yes sir. Majority.
Yeah, bro.
Even in December, so kaya before the budget. I think November before the budget. Enanka reverse GRA DVS. So kaya first publication nearby na. Okay.
Because GRA for and one more.
Very good.
Yes, one more chance sign yeah.
From that time till now, is it even reasonable to you? Say, I buy no money in Kita Hobia. What is that?
Well, me check such as yeah, just last week, yeah, and Ekoba said,
"Young fancy or young fancy no crimple are buying so on your money in Kita Hoa or I'm an instruction saying Kosumisa and Kita Hoa."
Okay,
but I am telling you that there has been engagement. But granted, Pose and yes, our engagement. Yegusua, yeah.
Okay. Now, Yansha went so quickly na binya say and they COVID bra ye womui. Now we shipping lines here freight. Say woman cran wama etria. Already no one say COVID into shipping lines a buono woman at the abon no name prensa. Na adie way so ye be reverse benchmark value discounting. And fa or how kasiye Mbambeto eye womo a womode eno amaba omemuna e could do the final consuming public in the wa no so pressure no enkonko ye dene na sabiri bra ye woman
eno de ya yes ka all the impact analysis ni na And I come to the conclusion that it is still better to save our local producers and create jobs in our country than say, yeah, creating more China and in Holland and in Japan and all those places. No, and there I can't ever hide. The same thing I also on Corona, I have finding my free so. They are also experiencing the same price increase. In fact, the UT BBC and CNN, everybody is talking about global price inflation. Could be anywhere COVID affected Mujadi. And so Mubia so a body crew munuma hobby. The fact is I'm not sure about it workers runtino. Yeah, when she said to her, now for human copy a month for cruise abra, ukrumun padanya humania. So you have to balance it. That's exactly what government is doing. It's a message for to say, na ye need to kesi asoma oni bu kesi o madwuma mo ye so aban. But at the same time no you perceive two and among so a bed build or mine so capacity to do the local production na e be do baby kra no instead so mono kraban be boy prami ashipo outside the country so that we turn them more into exporters and I say to free the local producers no. And then the technology now what made the same machine the Ghana have produced at the same quality rate. So, and in a way, answer work of free, I'm an on the Ghana would be the same factory you produce at the same standard and quality. It said the YN will be my super paper. And since you say, Papa, and then the baby YN may achieve that target. The Nesebia or Master Momokano, Yamfanya Juma. Now, we never AGI. Utabeba say and consult. We are soon a good AGI beba say one consult. Until we will keep engaging until such time say Yenina will understand the middle ground and achieve equilibrium.
Okay, yeah, you better say, but the entire same munina say benchmark value discount reverse and the nya a buy no beka say oh year free worker and for now no ya train so. I want to be understanding. No?
Yes.
Okay. Yo. Yeah, that's it. And then you may say when you didn't come on. Hey, Kafra, now no pay.
We studio whole light.
I said, yeah, a studio high, and I said, yeah, light and a dummy zone. Yeah, so, and I do you my yes, I can. Okay, yeah, that's it. Pass on the Akasa, lawyer John Kuma. Yo. 84, you're not lawyer John Kuma or your deputy finance minister, and you know, Edin Komono. Until Chimuno, and now, or the mind, you're buying no dear. For now, said the only Akasana dear, and ya dear. Yabeka say, a year free ho, there be near mum. A trust and sense, so sending nipa be to me, one my crom on Wama, Baby Drew Port to her. Won't be to me actually. It's me a clear no many in our come. Na ya see on the fresh speech. The moment you say ye free on them mum. What for Ghanaian Times and I also say government suspends benchmark reversal. President recommends wider consultations. It's not just a consultation, no. And also ebekoso na edwedifon kabum kro na nya the better understanding of the implementation process of a year benchmark value discount reversal no said ya ABC yakwafa. Padre Charifa 0503721744 0503721744 okay the way. Amekeka messages ni bi na yento aso wo mre na no twe abapa osima no aduonu ba kon. Yankeka messages ni bi na yento aso. Asamo. Opari difusu metem papa. Opari edifisu hum. I'll say glory be to God. Yesterday was my birthday and I thank him about what he has done in my life. I'll say I beg Ghanaians, nobody should listen to the lies and propaganda of the opposition NDC because they don't care about we Ghanaians. As citizens, enough is enough. This year, we won't listen to their propaganda again. Opare and Odiabel Such, ya Dr. Ampem Dako, Tony Osei J, Income Ministry Regional Secretary. Operate as we also say, when the presence of God is around you, difficult situations become easy to deal with. May God smile on you and give you a deep hug at this yeah, that's it. Hey, I'm so free there. We'll send the messages be safe. That's no idea what they are. Or say, Minka Jacob, MPP Chairman Kabul, Afghanistan. Or say, Mensa Thompson is a liar. He should be punished. I will be disappointed if that guy is set free. What you're saying is, or say, Minka Jacob, or if Afghanistan. Sule Sunyani KTK, also no government in Ghana, in Ghana's history, has managed to deliver and fulfilled his promises to the good people of Ghana than His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo's led government in terms of healthcare, employment, sustainable energy, industrialization, education, transportation, etc. Where you Sule Sunyani KTK and now or the Abba. Mamin Kwai na eye ne benchmark discount, benchmark value discount reversal ya hunsem asamba be top on the swing. Alex Esiama eye national vice president at the Ghana Institute of Freight Forwarders. Alex Mache. Oh, Alex, ahoma no ntimi enyina so. Ebe sign afreno. We say if MPP said government cannot be blamed wholly for increasing cost of living, whom should be blamed? Would MPP have said the same if another government were in power? What a country. They either blame JM, COVID-19, or other circumstances. Sablade, Edifi, Efia Komazongo Tadi. Teacher Kujo Tiabodama Denta say, also Mahama think he's fast, but he's not. We don't have short memories again. Mr. Desperate Mahama, you said government has no job for the graduates. Who has changed? Also, what has changed now? Shame on to you, former President Mahama. Nana Akufo-Addo has built Ghana very well, and you can never come back as the president. Yeah, as a teacher, could you trouble them at the entire time? You're Joseph Kweku Obeng, or your doctor, or your president at the Ghana Union of Traders Association. You're doing in command. Doc, you're watching. Now, what to say on the pay?
Yes, I don't mean it.
So many day.
Open
the yaw brown pa. Kakra. Ababe told you, say president a directed Ghana Revenue Authority for say womunya botere. Na a benchmark value discount reversal no. Wamu twentwe nso answer for wider consultation. Na wamu so wamu goods abeka porto hono. Answer no ma activity sa implementation process we no wamu nyina ntimi enyin firi ho. But yenya ne tie say amoko kohia empanimfo nkomo ben na course na die na munim fa say directives yin.
Yo, beda se pamina na amza o ma mpani anamontu awati yeni ajepa Ghana 24 ye very grateful ye do ma mpani ase o ma mpani ene na ba ye wa reshemu because ye no ma di nkuta mu bibri a de bia no na samba ne kiasem ni ye na to asuma wo musu tie ya supreme eno na sa benchmark incommodity so no ejiri ye se ato abaya suma wo ma tia sa se stakeholder engagement no emra yanya no babai ni emfa bibi si dira ye ansana si ye de beba ye de aba eno de ye de ka no enya santia so ye wa tweyem a ye twen ye be ye stakeholder engagement no anyway na ye si dira ya ye de be ye call with open mind dia everybody mind edi na ye be ye 24 ye hoto ye benya consumers de o benya AGF so tefa ewum eni abana tefa ewum sabia ye betumi ya ma o ma na enya kanko demo mi kanso ne ese wo mo so wo mo aye twintin atrai omo dia omo person omo dia komo benya neka etwede egukra no wano dia sesade no badia yenso no yempreso enti ye open mind enti ye best will be also benya that attitude ye dia yesade no aboy na ye question finance minister say question na busano almost all the stakeholders and yes food and beverages association automobile dealers association woman no also different women now 24 by traders association give for pharmaceutical na the asem to arrangement for attending asem fiko AGR for so almost so try is also become there and abain edisa dinayi and as suspension aba enti ye wontre ye mu se ye besim konya na edi akoma paso kayasem na ya hwede beto aso it is a stakeholder engagement no enya conclusive na ye better consensus obi atimi tell ko baby say I know yes they are back on the 17th. I hope you understand that.
Now, Doc, we know is a cyber na de beba because many deputy finance minister kasa wakase ta benchmark value discount reversal on the and yes be fufuru bia na ba besesa eye den a ban be implemented. Eti say ye can say na e den change na betim de aba.
Eti ade na okasa sem. Also na only a friend trench position no. The omanpani aka ese yankoye ano bye bye. It is any you certain trache the omobeya no beya dia any na so we na omuka no suspension na say and na stakeholder engagement na say asa ano bye bye any yakoye any na ni obuse adeno aba say will be a human. It is a private AGI be compensated, good be compensated, a buy so and you compensated, the final consumer no so no one ton. Now, what does it be a maca? That's it. We know, or part of we need cosmetics and that. The part of more friend on Musano. We need cosmetics and that. Cosmetics, or my penny every subject. The judgment and what the but say yes suspending me and stakeholder engagement. It's our stakeholder engagement, you know. And once ya kwano makata say mumpu ya kwa stakeholder engagement. Sana unmanya for an kasa no partner.
I say na mo understanding.
But here the okay, you say the best no. It was my share said the Messiah Casa Yibiana, Mitiana, Nebia Cantiasiano, and yes, I because of ministry, you know, na Kaya Samsa, Yana, Waputiasi. That he saw a minister Diana when the Casa him.
Beba so many a lawyer John Kuma, deputy finance minister, Nekasai.
Oh, that is make us a trade minister.
Debbie.
Me did said the minister Kasaya and Tiasi Bayano. Me did say the cancer consultation, it means consultation. And the consultation na yano baba is stakeholder engagement no baba. You move baby Argentina yano and say Kujina. Nafi in na yetiasia. And that's our consultation here.
But they be an minimum Abraham Mukoshia finance minister no. No, munya jidie bi se bibi betimi asesa na. Ana se ebi ana wo mo ne hu ni se mun shede nya understanding e was implementation process no ho nti ana de nti a wo mo reverse ye. Etu mo ba be kire mo na motimi atiase. Samoti ase so ana consensus na ma for me no. Ana. Okay.
I don't know Kobeka say there was not enough education. So we are going to educate. Into another there's a mode of education, you know, there's a bit by your public education, bit by your and that's like I said, stakeholder engagement. It means that we are going to engage ourselves to know what be a problem. Now, yeah, so will be also there ama obiara saa deɛ ɛde kyerɛ man ɛma no yɛnyɛ mentia dodoɔ na woyɛ ɛma obiara nya nsunsuaso a bɛboa no.
Eti momuhu ne sɛ nsakra bi betimi aba.
That is the essence. Eka apan was sosani yɛdɛn. So ɔnyɛ n'adwene sɛ ɔbɛyɛ biribiara deɛ ɛsɛ na ano sɛ ɔbɛka wɔbɛtena nom tuo na mopɔ mu mpo yɛkɔyɛ na deɛ nkɔ ne yɛnsa atena ase ayɛ dɛn. Nipa kyɛ ɔtena ase. Wɔne yɛtena ase because yɛnsɛm a yɛaka no aban wɔwɔ business to run or run nation. It is what the idea about now first so body be any so vine and then me kasa a bit me actually about because I buying a business to do to serve the people of Ghana. But and come idea yet do know now what we say you mun do na no and so air kasa answer yeah cano and ordinary answer more atras is a no and see a dinkuta home now yet me too. It will take the right decision. Also, the stakeholder engagement, you want to do the right decision. So we are Uncle Fast in Myanmar. And it immediately said, my penny decision here, we are overly excited and we thank my penny and not by the Womatia Supreme said the Biano, Yano, Yamano, Yami, Wisdom, you know, so I take on the engagement, no, so will be about with a trench position, and then the best and what will be.
Enti every Sabri copy may 17th January, 19 net saying, a Bribay and a mobile sign a penny for Saint.
You say, yeah, the Omona ya Abai, policy makers on a day, Sir Olive Bratway Yaba, and Yawa Atrium. It almost say on the piano, say a beco through Ministry of Finance, a beco through Ministry of Trade, Sabaya GRE, a venue, and a baby, your baby, the Omobeca Biano, a man for the man penny for Becano, ye bitty, destroy you.
Okay, you better say it's your better in the morning, I chair, say, and Sacre be bad, that you need your whole quiet, be fastened a one at Pumasabre.
That's it. That's it. Once what we do platform no my Emma Yaka yourself. I mean, idea men when they say the other unions in that Betiasia, the Biano, and some of that is to say Dimika, Ebako Conto Kwan, as a BBC. Young try a new medium, no personal Buapa, young Kayasem, young Canon Tosumo, Canon Tosumo, the Gidis are bank piano, and per the man for Ebekwa with him. So we come as me, the Toasuma, almost effort, the Dimujuma.
Better say, a Dr. Joseph Kwekobe. Jane, a national president at the Ghana Union of Traders Association, a Dr. Joseph Kwekobe, you 20 go no, your friend Guta, on a yenno, it didn't come on. How you need 100 points in a ninja a benchmark value discount, and one says, Sema, Ababi to Giant. Bueno, ye bisa so. Said the many lawyer John Kuma Kai, we can the more. Na consultations in the Quaco say ye Tiasi be net say one more stakeholders neso womunya. And I say about 2 are binding you na or the actual momodi intia. And when he say ye a benchmark values reversal no and a discounts no ye edi free ho. Because na men ya the understanding say BB ebesesa sa ban so okay there be and ye mfa kra mabiem ana ye de beba kra na be a percentage no ye be teso na ebi aye adwuma I don't know man she dey nya that understanding say dem bibisa no na okan ye no and adwadifo no so de wo mo awerehemu say change bi ebetime aba it won so wadwen kire wo ho any say 0503721744 0503721744. Now, fighter Kwekubu ache said why any dear no. Or see waste of taxpayers' money on Black Stars again. Fighter Kwekubu ache, I don't know. We also say, Majerisco. What position at all has the NDC future government promised this Mensa Thompson guy? Always lies and crime propaganda against the MPP, and now extended it to the Ghana Armed Forces. Akom ko na atuntwa ho we Eye Kwadwo Adupako President Concern Patriot Facebook achimesum no diaba. We say, oh, Honorable Ishmael Ashite, rest in peace. Nyankopon fa wokra insieko mensa domipele 2. We say Ghana Black Stars of Ghana are more than ready to take the rest of African teams in the 2022 AFCON. Today, the Desert Lions of Morocco shall fall. I wish the captain Dede Ayew and his men all the best of luck in the football or in this tournament. Special greetings to Stephen Intim, incoming national chairman, John Buadu, Dr. Michael Jamena, and Dr. China. Where you sankide or the free type for Naba. Yawuza the free swami. Or say President Akufo-Addo's directive to suspend and reverse the benchmark value policy for wider consultation is a step in the right direction. I commend him for such a bold decision. Nana-Addo is indeed a caring and listening president. Yawuza Odifri Swame. Nana Kuyamwa Boateng Ablikuma Central, aka E-Levy. Also, good morning, Mark Jerry. President Nana-Addo's intervention on the benchmark value discount brouhaha is welcoming because the lazy opposition is capitalizing on this to cause disaffection to the government. A very good morning to Colonel Retired Kojudamwa. May I say no dear. We also say the entire MPP government is a walking contradiction, and it's high time Ghanaians ends their tenure come 2024. How can a sensitive government admit the nation economy is in serious distress, and he, the president, fully aware there is hardship facing Ghanaians, and yet he will look beyond that and go for the rented jet? We Alhaji Willie P. Efiakuma ena ode abey. Before we so said, Nana-Addo still continue to do the worst, to be the worst president Ghana has ever had since the Fourth Republic. Looking at the high cost of living in this country, Mesha Kasante, that's it. Mami ko kwam down here na kwabra. Kwabra to aso mami. Na ye twa de obonka ta mo 70 bi.
Abusuafo de bokata daily guide kata fa to so miensa na mitine. Wode aba no wata se emra sebedafo nanka wamu baba asetena 18th no. En wamu postpone du kwa anim kakra. Sa brede bebi omudi akwa eye 25th January. January da to so aduonu enum. Na mra sabede fie temu no. Ebra wamu yi speaker ne yantokwa. En wamu kwa afina wie yanso sa yantokwa. Enti wamu kunya. Ena speaker so the directives bebre. Edi aba parliament wo. Nurse sitting a wombaba betena ase. Sa speaker for kwa urobu no waso wanse bio. Ena wano so betumi address it said the mranti no dress ye ni bi. Wo betumi ase kente down trousers no ma pam no tuna abu. Afete ne kama no wasage ne top different. No wano so the ba parliament wo bi. Wo betumi ase fugu no wasase ne cha ka ho. Sa kwafo urobu no adebia wo se na gunukom wo de abetena wonom no. Because wonse bio. Emra sebedafo nso dress no a akwaya one way no wo mu nso betumi asesem eno an se obeli ku good ade no mu kwaya mra no mu kwose enti tanyisi bebre aba mra sebedafie ho na awrade ya adom a eda wo mu betena ase 25th January enti 25th no ya bere aluta continua or Arita reverse. Womo tia saya na se womo sa to aso akomanim. Ebre na betre. You tag for strike de ye din ka de hun komoda de ntimi nkom. Enam Ghana Black Stars match nti mema no bebre nkofie ntem. Ghana Black Stars ba bobo. Enti mema no sa bo no aye bo no ya na da ya bem. Bebre noa beta bet bi yentan wo baabi a ben ukwatire sade be ya wudi a obi ahu enti obi betumi afri ama samai no okọ NLF office wo e won so traffic wo ho the so obedi mu ansa obekọ akota ticket agye se bia 2 we be se 2 ya be se 1 yɛbɛbɔ draw anaasɛ yi ansa na woba nso a traffic ɛwɔm kora nyɛ asɛm ketewa enti after match no akyire no kora mpo yɛbɛtena ase bɛdi nkɔmmɔ yɛbɛkɔ kɔmmeammea wodoa bet ho asɛm te sɛ bɛkyɛke no nyinaa kyɛke adama te se no anti yɛbɛdile paa wɔ kurom ɛna Ghana Blasters bɔɔl no nso ɛyɛ bɔɔl bi a wɔn ba bɛbɔ sɛ ya ɛsi yɛ tena mmea te sɛ sport ne drinking bars ɛne adeɛ tent na boys tete hɔ yɛtete bi wiwi biara sisi yɛ na agu table so a yɛsiwa nie yɛhyɛ yɛ deɛ ne yɛaka sɛ Morocco foɔ hyɛ yɛ mobɛhu yɛ a te sɛ ɔkyena nɔpa baasi yɛwini a ahano bi a bɛyɛ 12-1 that way no yɛbɛbɛ fie
o ba yɛ ma mɛ ya bɔ mpa yɛ deɛ tia sɛ ɛne na what's the idea
wɔn bɔ mpa yɛ ma Blasters lusu yɛn kɔ fie
na deɛ bi na deɛ awo kekan deɛ what's the say yɛ lusu a
yɛn kɔ fie
azamo
yɛbɛkɔ fie ɔtena nɔpa
basi yɛ wini deɛ
a ndeɛ bi a bɛyɛ 12-1
na magodu fie
yɛba
ito ɔmo nya wotre
afei ne yɛba nti ɛna wei na yɛ once in a lifetime kosi sɛ Blasters bɛyɛ yi no yɛbɛkyɛ wɔ kurom ɛna mampanin Nanado nso aka kyerɛ wɔnom sɛ yɛkeka kɔ 40 years nie Ghana Blasters nye kɔɔpo da wɔn nye cup biara mfa mɛ kurom ha da bia wɔn kɔkɔ toto paapaa so aba yɛse ɛna wee kura deɛ se obi kura wo ba ma ne wu obi kura yɛ ne ba ɛmi wɔnyini yɛn do ese ne wawu nyame na de mo ɔno ano agyeɛ ɛnya hwee yɛmfi adeɛ ntoto sara adeɛ ho onya mfirinhyia du akoro ansa no wɔwo ba ɛna mmerɛ digita yi yɛsan de asɛm akɔtoto sara adeɛ ho yɛmfa ntoto ho bio yɛgye kɔɔpo no ɛnɛ ansana entimamu nkɔ ne nam hɔnom nkɔyɛ yɛapam coach akɔfa coach foforɔ Minovan Rajavak wo Africa ha nom yi wo ne nam ha saa wadidi Africa ha saa wokɔ ha no waba ha enti wonim tari num nkɔ ne nam wankɔyɛ ɛna prayers na brɛ ɛna exercise a eni kwa sɛ mu trainia no mu abrɛbrɛ kɔgyina park so antumi mmɔ ɛte sɛ Manchester United fo coach bi a ne friend David Moyes no papa yi emrantie bɛbɔ match a wobɛtumi amu ayɛ trainia afuo mu home kura enye wo mu kɔgyina park so ane ase wo mu rest eduane asɛse mu wo mu die mu ni sika de ya mu bi sika bebre ne ya soa ɛde ama Blasters wo mu de kɔ muduru ha musika nie mu winning bonus nie ya to jese ya to pant ya kam ho ya to podo vampo a mu be hye gusuo obi ote bench kura be hye bi ya to shingard ya to socks ya to bibia sese nipa di gina park so bobo bibia ya mamu bi ya jeje mo so ya mamu sika ya mamu nuane mo ko bibia hia mu bia ya de amamu ya mpa no ye bia mpa bodi na keka mo nkwaje cap no mfamra enti awie yi esum tuma awie akọ Morocco fo ye hye wo mu ye be hye Morocco fo sa ya hye Morocco fo na Morocco fo hye yen ye nyina ye ti krom a ye hye
za
ya ti krom a ye hye ya pelus bia
na match that time be
aya no nine
no ya
4 o'clock ya krampe ya be commentary we need FM I need to be a commentary men na me
enti won so na be enti na just na de nya de afie ndi obedu ntem kra
David
we just say ayi so by 2 p.m.
dia ba ko by
no 2 a.m. by 2 a.m.
my David me kwa me bre enti me da
enti okay
me da
okay enti na just say and then
mama no trousers no kura to me born repeat
say no top no be na be say no Hey, Governor.
Try us to one repeat. Very crowd to be repeat. And Pabuano crying, yes, what papa.
I'm not calling the near brew in the Rantiano.
And yet, make a entire EBR Sembia.
One could be Bimra.
Munquaja Cap. Into we no nine. As our bones a chroma tidy.
Will be a shady.
Yes, a born. Into that neat FM, I bear commenting. Me and me.
That's all.
Air comment. Said the bear will be a who born and this.
Come.
Yes.
Okay, yo.
Now, at the day to us should be I had the Democrat, I friend said, Teleguide. Santa spread her. What the Dr. Mohamed Baumia, a large digger, in funny but one say, and Mame Akosia Frema was so pareni Nipebia, the can who ha, in say, Vice President Echo express condolence at the former Greater Accra Regional Minister, Ismail City. One and one see the Yaya Yanti Abusia for or conversity woman. And Vice President S.I. Echo Abusia Fiesta and the Ajiri Branson, Council of State Member, Natoshi Latte, and who administrator, common fund, woman in Akahua, woman no Echo Kama. Kapeni ase no hodo do no kakra into International Maritime Hospital watema wana no woda ene woto anananom wanse ade yaya NCF watira se problems na ekoso no womahu na womugusua ne asem registration application developer no kasa the developer akwaya wode Ghana fo nam so no eni nsada anye ho o network ni slow ena network no anso hu ni team hu ne nan se o kan de ahia bom na akwa akopie hi o se o kan de ahia bom na akwa akopie hi o ube wanta o keka buruburu mu ana akopie obi mfitiri enti wan hwe no improve na de a wo ye no de enya de ani sokra enti wo mu guso ene no kasa se nipa kro no a edibesi ne yenhu ne din yenhu bebi a ofiri ni nipa ban so a yenim ye hye na ya hwe bebi a wo mu edebekwa akosie samini ena wo surprise Ivan Okoro maame enya 60 years in samini ekọ surprise no eno ewo entertainment ho styrofoam FM TV ni na woman suspend the operations into what the number one in phone abetua what is going on afe bari mesid enamra sebedafo awabonyom adiamu womu ho asem nso ewa ha womu akraka se free abrochire ba na womu tese na wo kwatama port a ahometi a womu na mu wo honom no nye asem keto akura afe ECB Bank ya say your friend GCB Bank bio your friend no GCB Bank PLC GCB Bank PLC no bra minim me no anti ya kire wa ha wo mu tese empenimfo de krata aba ya wo mu tese wo ko Ghana Commercial Bank ya enkasa me ko Ghana Commercial Bank bio din wasesa asame ko GCB Bank PLC into ko GBC Bank PLC eno ni din fofura won misisi a great jobs na wo mobilize 1.10 billion Ghana cedis na yese yemfa nkɔ na yemfa nkɔ boa agriculture no ho asɛm ɛwɔ democrat yi mu ametiwa edikan edi ho nkɔmɔ nso ɛwɔ democrat yi ni mu anum say kama afei democrat ya friend say daily satellite di aba ɛna wɔtɛ sɛ alan kojo kyerɛmante wahuna mane pa ne mmerante a wɔn support no no tisa wa mmɔwa ye be suspend usisi anti musio mu obi nkogina ba bi nka se wo support alantremantin anase wo sha alantremantin atade ene ye kwan ni wanim obeje wo suspension letter ba wo support obi a nya hwe afi what the Cocoa Board, the Chief Executive Officer, your friend no to say boy hedu. Womu chiremua, womu aswa cocoa bag, cocoa bottle do no. Womu aswa and ya 2 marketiem. 20 pesos and ya de 2 marketiem. Nanun womu tesa washe. 20 pesos and emre. A dear bear pan, womu bet me 20 pesos no ya. A dear womu et yemu say no way. Nya ade a omu eniche hunti penimfo nhwe na omu nya hu bibi kakra emfama wo mu abrantie de betu da se kampani na na do ne ma no ane ne nananom ne nabusuafo bi de ya presidential jet no ekọ abrochire UK wo mu de koye shopping wo mu ankoto ade papa bi ampo wo mu koto perfume ne deodorant ne powder na panties anna when ni sa niam anketin ya na chocolate ne yipe en wo mu tu aeroplane hu aduko UK kwato sa niam ya mbobo so ya pe no mu de bae no ono ade asem de betu da no na Ghana Armed Forces for adekrata ba bonte commander Andila Anyane acting director public relations ADPA ya what say nipa kura oka asa asem no obekwa akoyi nano na Martin posa no pe abrante no pachew abrante no pachew se asem a oka ye no we de anofom brajo
sani ati ya friend about them say oh went to me ankasa
no say onkasa
so I'm trying to be diplomatic. Your friend also on Gaza.
Me brothers.
Also on Gaza another yeah Gaza. Come on, come here. Yes, I go brand new Bisano. Meza Thompson.
Oh. Bra.
Brand new Bisano.
I said that for enya yibia sa asem no kai na oboa wa pacha munya no ye ve na mo kwachi na akwa yi wono ya tew ko hor ma de de be yo yeah so back to true baby I will be kra won say ye azaja for waso oboa asem no kai no waso oboa enti yasremu artist yase asoja for na ko report na ma police for say wo mu nkwache no enti asoja for na police
those issues be say very sensitive we take kwa na answer about to mountain now why you checks you when sabi o obi akodi dokunu bi ya nkase akọ no we dey ya jet ya kwase as presidential jet
omo de aeroplane tu kwan akoye shopping
Womu di kodi dwa.
Womu di kodi dwa. Womu ankora ankoto papa bia. Womu di kodi dwa. Then womu free. Free akora ndimpo how many hours?
6
hours. And womu tu koi. And womu kototo. Ni womu ko kromo anche. Womu du wa ura shop no mu akoto de mbeto no womu sa. Enti se anya no kora wa pacha wo. Enkofo ye de anyom be pacha wo. Ye de che wo mu. Ebinum kura sikasam Minister of Health kura nsumpo oye bi be pacha wa pacha wa yamfante no
okay
we ya ye kwachi no we ansan ye de no be free one ma pie no
I don't know how no
anu na ha me on say ehwo na ansan ye do be free wa pie na say Western region wo abrantie bi community radio Ose commander no wo kromu wono oya devil ene ya chi no ko post station ho ene na commander no poche so omude no ba no na na pim steps no ene moja ye ene na ni mo kakra bi o ma ye ne
Okay, Kwabena. Where we are now? So far so good.
I'm pending for another.
Maba.
Mammy Damu Mwaja.
Okay.
Akwa New Year, dear. Na my one more fish.
Akwabena man just say we bo find ano. Also road crashes no. Kundi panko accident 2021. It na wa kwesi 2021. Ade ho hia pa aboso ma me.
Page 2. Abusuafo ayi the bokrata the finder a provisional result to aba we ayi provisional result to obu akonta motor traffic and transport department Ghana police service adi ababe tuja wete se enipa ewu wonkwansiam road traffic crashes ewo 2021 a pejako 12.94% o compared to 2022
compared to 2020.
Yetumi ayire ye ho kakra ema so far enipa yetumi kum wo mu ewo accident mu 2925 ka ketuwa bi nke do 3000 enti ya ade ata afie chemu no afi ba ko no 2020 ni na 2589 enti Marjorie
yo what your calculation what pay difference no
enti net say 2021 no 2924 and 2020 year 2589 enti o calculate we egbomu 9 plus 4 13 enti u betra 3 no now the remainder 1 nato na 2 plus 8 10 now the one na become we be 11 now I try 1 na still remainder
but don't say 2500 and say year 2020 there no
2589 Into 9 plus 5, 14, plus 1, 15. You better a 5 no. Now the 1 not 2. 2 plus 2, 4, plus 1, 5. Into 2 years, no. You come nipa 5,513. 2 years. One more prepra. Woman na chicha. Woman say chicha. Within 2 years, etumi ahwe nyame anim akum nipa 5,000.
Oh, ka kwanhia.
Yes.
A man covered on hwe.
That be them. You kum 5,513. 2 years.
Okay.
A man makura wom ye. A man 2,381. Breadwinners.
Okay.
Breadwinners. A ma 543. Ujadini okope bibiaba. Enti nyankankwa yenyi womu okromu ha. Enye ni packet.
Abna me dan say anopen. Yo. It's 2021 so bibisa wo say ka kwanhia. Nipa wu ya 2,924.
Eka crank you do 3,000.
Eka kra bi we dey say 3,000.
But Mark we ya near police for a record there.
Did ya woman record the crank?
Woman record no so ewo. Nti we ya dia wo mo record ye. Dia woman tumi an record so ewo.
And so that say Kwabena. Abusiafo me dan say Kwabena mafo ene eya kosu asapon ebo am ade obon krata mo sam ye de bra wo need 100.9. And on open your sanitano or ye LPG Liberal Party of Ghana National Organizer. Ya sanitano ufiaha. Ma DJ Bro eye NDC former National Deputy Organizer. Owaha ononso a opesa osen ye organizer. National Organizer na me de aka ho. Very important. Benjamin Aduchum ononso a member of the NPP National Communication Team. Benjamin enso ewaha say. Mame fa messages ni bi ntwam na menko medwafo no ebra o matena se enoka di fia samaika say also the hardships and the suffering in the system is unbearable. The corrupt and family and friends government must be kicked out come 2024. Enoch Asamai Kese. When so say Mukala Jonas said yeah inside Kerry. The labor unrest, strikes, unemployment, benchmark values wahala and general economic hardship in Ghana is as a result of the failure to direct this country on the path of industrialization until we met President Akufo-Addo and MPP, who are currently giving us the 1D1F. This initiative alone will make Ghana an industrialized country with more export of foreign exchange. Where you Mukaila, Jonah said, yeah. When he said the year 2022 and beyond is a time the entire Ghanaian media and some journalists take their rightful positions by doing proper research and investigations on every important national issue and educate the citizens instead of allowing the greedy stomach and selfish politicians and also the so-called security experts and some civil society organizations to waste our years. What in different Denmark? Teacher Kujo Chabadam Debbie Odifri say MPP is the only political party who think about Ghanaians. So they always bring in the policies that will benefit us all. For example, the free SHS, NAPCO, NHIS, capital grant for basic capitation grant for basic schools, Cocoa Masperi, and the Akikan, where your teacher Kujo or the free say. Where you say Tete or the free Sunyane. Also, first of all, we thank the President Akufo-Addo for several interventions that he has made, including the suspension of the reversal of the benchmark value. He has shown that he is a listening president. Tete or the free Sunyane. Dr. Babazambo, Master Planner Junior Kintampo. Also, please let us all be careful and follow the COVID-19 safety protocols. 2022, we have to handle the virus very well because it is part of our building the economy. But that's Dr. Babazambo. Well, so good morning, Ghanaians. This MPP government has been people-centered, and every single policy we have implemented has brought comfort to the citizenry. Today, Ghanaians can sit in the comfort of their homes to renew their NHIS, open bank account, and so on. I entreat Ghanaians to support the government to deliver on its mandate. This has shown how the president and his ministers are seriously working to help build Mother Ghana. But I say, Rikus, a year and if you any pre. Where's the Brad Jerry? Mensa Thompson should be taught a bitter lesson. That is all he knows. Always peddling falsehood about the president. The apology should be ignored and he should be prosecuted. Anamponsa Bediako. That's any message. Where say Africa or the Frikwada so. Also kudos to His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo for the resolute on the reversal of the benchmark value policy. Indeed, the ruling party MPP has proven to be the only political party and the Fourth Republic to have served the listening to the plight of the ordinary citizen. Also, which Justice Justin Frimpong Kudia JFK. MC Abrampa, Ejumako Krumem. Also, McJ, one fundamental way to break through is for your light to shine in darkness. Your light is not for you alone. So you must learn how to distribute your light to others in the darkness. Only by then can you be more appreciated and valued. I prophesy, as many that have ganged up to quench the light of your destiny, they be swallowed up in their own darkness. Hey, MC Abrampa. MC. Yo, yeah, that's it. Rainbow Difficaswa. Also, the registration of the SIM card should be extended to 2 years to allow most Ghanaians to be able to register their SIMs. Also, the Ghana card registration shouldn't have a limit. We urge the government to make it a forever registration in order to capture a lot of people. As a Ghana card, normal offices across the country. I bet to us, I bet continuous registration. The Rainbow, a part of the arrangements. Come on. Yeah, this will be our offices, our more operationalizes our office into Rainbow Ghana card and yes you are near we there be one more establish a permanent officers are you bit me the continuous registration process. Well, say good morning, Mark Jerry. This corrupt MPP administration need no sympathy and support from Ghanaians after borrowing over 250 billion cedis in 5 years. They only tell us about ongoing projects while within 4 years, JDM pinpointing completed projects. MPP is in their last days, so everything in reversal mode, including e-levy. Where Alai Baba or the Free Medina. Wait, so why is NDC leadership quiet about MPP giving scholarship training to journalists? What makes it patriotic and reasonable for MPP government to train journalists? Owosu doesn't seem to know fraud even if it hits him in the face. Owosu and set up NDC Thai, Edifi, Finland. Abaning yes, our capacity building. No, how can they say they are MPP as a party they training journalists? First year. And they say a bino and they say capacity building and journalist. Was it? Was it?
Aban MPP Aban.
Oh,
we didn't say bonny. MPP Aban was
what message now? I can't do any of
my today I'm calling.
I'm if I win, I'm more about. Mustafa Lowa Menya problem. Also, from the look of things, the guys at the presidency don't allow Nanadu to watch and listen to Ghanaian media channels. The president recently speeches are becoming ridiculous. 3 years down the lane, no textbooks for the new curriculum. And here we are, UTAG on strike. The government has successfully collapsed the education system. Where your Mustafa Lowa Menya problem. We also said the apology from the executive director of Alliance for Social Equity and Public Accountability, ASEPA, Mensa Thompson, must not be swept under the carpet. It must be made to face the full rigors of the law of Ghana to serve as a deterrent to all the NDC folks who are fond of peddling falsehood in this country. Blueprints for the free Sikado Keta. Mamekwe na mema abejafono akwaba waha. Benjamin Educhum. Memo official apa eti sen.
Minua Mark Jerry mejo so.
Bibia boko.
Masa ka say afin kometo ye.
Yo.
Yesu adum bibia boko. Nyame wo ho ya na do aban ete so yi. Minua wo minchen na kire say afi we niema beko ye. I said the last year niema ko ye no. We are all hoping say yes, edi enimu no ebe better than previous years. And then it say abrabon ye boko enim.
All right.
Enti anopai ye be magana fo nyina efihia pa. Na afiwe ye sha ase die ye be start ye be sha ase jojo ye be ma oman no ho ahia ye. Na enye unia maadi Jibril abai me stress ono so be ma oman ho ahia no. Na ye presentation ye be ye no. Ye nwene oman ho kane.
Yo.
Oh, said ye dwine oman ho. On say journalist mo kan simbia Rwanda a journalist na ma into kwesi ho mebo a.
Yeah.
Baby bebre ho no ma ensem a journalist bi e de to dwa no ene ma omanfo no esom na omo de aye asem na aye ho. Nti se aban no ehu se ehu behia se dwumadi bi te se media dwuma no anyway no wo dwuma mu kra na edu ba bi a yese capacity building.
Yeah.
Ya for dwuma no. Or say you build your capacity.
And where they say they will tear simu ya na.
No, they make sure no say yeah, you know mine ho. That fee no. O mine no ho adwendwene no. Ye mani nyina na yakoma so.
Okay.
Nti as part of it no, e na aban no e training e ma capacity. E build journalist ne capacity ya. Say the be ya afiwe ya simu no. Ye nyina no ye kan bibia fa o mine no ho a be hu say o mine e na wo say ye bo ho ban.
Okay.
E say ye parochial interest. Nyesha sebe 1 CD ana say Minua Jibril pe organizer yi na obeka nsem bia de agum na oman no ade be kire na oman ne sia penny nti eno no besre se Ghana fo nyina ma no nye yasem hia
Okay.
Na ɔman no ho hia wɔ afi mu. Ɛne afi a edi anim. Na Ghana be ye.
That's yaw sanita no. Yaw. Ache. Oh, what is it? Yeah, the Jacob say. Mo official panso.
Afi enko na otu ye nsan ye.
Yo.
Nyina official.
Yeah, that's it.
Ema ofo a wo na wo ye adwuma wo. Ya mu nyina. Every year. Abre.
Yeah.
That is the bishop. Yeah.
Bishop of Neat FM.
Machia most Reverend Akosi Abuaji.
Yeah. What about the most Reverend?
Machia Right Reverend McGarry. Machia Reverend Sister Mame Biama. Mama bad Dickens, no Dicknesses.
Bomu nyina idea.
Frema Abankwa. Our young social media. Machia Nanayao.
O namesake Nanayao Safo.
Na ye de amiase say mafu ameka ne din ho. Nke nche bia no oba ye nche obeka kire mo say atwoki.
Nti Yakope bebe.
Nti ye de amiase.
Good yaba ni. All right, okay, we that's it.
Nti yaba ni yaba.
Yaba.
Krantene ne ma.
Edrechi Tuesday. Na odunfo bia da mo mame MPP fu mo bookie. Leadership of service.
Oh yeah. So me obi. I want me to be grabbing. Me what better.
Oh, and a man GB. Oh. What we have done so far from 2017 to 20. In fact, I needed this thing so much. So the comparison to the biggest opposition or more green book. Said the year so yeah yet in. But so far they are making count no. Hey Nika. Into official part to
reality. As compared to
national organizer hopeful.
Mark. Jerry.
Bad did bro?
No, say me try
diabolic chief.
The authentic producer.
Odame. Ojo
Odame Ado.
Also or your elder. Or your Pentecost elder.
Dicknesses, not Dicknesses. The been a Kwabama for
where Agozia.
A chamunya.
Yo. Mad did you, bro?
Jerry.
Mache. Official.
So.
Now,
I think I'll better ye.
The Jacob say. A poor money, ye dear.
I am your dome. But last time if we had no any solo there were. Then where was I said so pa I mean Becca say now do that romantic you have two search water so 40 Ghana cities. Because I know 40 pesos. Because I know
and me 50 pesos.
Me kind no. Omo motor no sano. Omo beka wasem. Mami buy here so na nka me buy na me say muso makoto edua. This one is 85,000 Ghana cedis. And I say na motor mo dia no.
Anu ya dia.
Christian Street na we mo.
Esi front desk.
Motor no say.
Say
sa na man no e to no.
They produce bi. Mo antimi produce nti also mo.
Me say sa na ban no etimi to ye ekoto airport a.
Mo antimi produce nti
also. Airport na we say mbie ye. Oni me say terminal 3 Photoshop. Oni me say. According to MPP, I say Photoshop. Ye mbie na nsuo tokra po yiri omu. Ah man for dey sika papa be ye nsuo le djuma no. E dey koto Christmas tree because you Christmas ye wo no airport ho.
Airport to Christmas tree ne ye dey. What's that saying?
84,000 Ghana cedis. All defense that number be no say they have bought something. If the lorry fare crapper from Jolu to the airport to look at 35 million Ghana cedis.
And now what at the end keke and we report be can I be
baby. Oh na for too much like I no be try say. Okay, we can see 85 crap no do ya. Was it the best but not price na say o babom but e koto ye pa chow. My be ni wi asida into 34,000 Ghana cedis. That's what he said. It doesn't change anything. And then they say me share crap na me let me try ya. The concerned drivers association.
Oh my dear, one so ma tutu.
Almost say, mama nka o see Ben. Say no the mama nka no. Ombe to lorry fare mo 40%. Nti say uko nkran. Na ye 10 Ghana cedis na utua fra uko Kumasi 40 Ghana, which means udi about almost 25 or 18 cedis be kan akọ Kumasi.
Mark. Unim say
Ben.
Enye driver bia na. Oh sorry ya no atoto ahyentiadim. Ye wo kwan a ye fa so to ahyentiadim.
Wo na announce wo mo.
Enti no na me kan say ahoɔden no enni wo mo hɔ.
Onim.
Tere me jono.
Anytime pe Ben asem.
Wo intention a wo no enkyerɛ sɛ wo ho ahoɔden sɛ obetimi de ayɛ sa. Enti so obi ti nkyɛn na so o kan bibi a.
Wo see tio. Ben,
okay.
Mischief King.
Beba.
Say. Yeah. Empire me bo ma so ba be NDC organizer.
Take you off.
Let me start you. Afi when say na be ya fellow there. But that's afi say na starting there was want to me say ni wie ni there be yen.
Okay. So, they are starting in here. Okay, and the chance here. You tag for Aqua Strike. Now the reversal of your benchmark value discounter. Oman penny actually say, "Wamuntu GR reform so." Now we get broader consultations. Ben, one or more bemo. My chance here free so.
That's a view. Na a T4 and the internet nti ahwefo so aka ho na machia me party mpanifo nyina ne ama owura Ishmael Ashite busuafo so yakọ se nyankopon emfa ne kransie obedi dwuma so ama Ghana man na nemra so se okotena agya no so akache nti oja ye ho akoyi enim se adwuma wabọ no ye nkyiri maso ye beto aso na ne nyuma pa ene ne pepa oda na di kyere Ghana fo no enye adesuade ema ye nyina mechia menua Jebril ene na yaw na Jebril de also pe NDC organizer yi menua na boache na bi so pe organizer yi na say Jebril na eba be yi dia menua Jebril na ho be fa no pa na eti micha na bi michiao samia uku michiao kodua so na no pay me sateti agree nsensem bi say government ama some millions of cedis
story so say
say ye fan ko share agree edwumadie mu eno susu nti megina so achia minister no akoto afiye ene dwuma pa obo na ya hwese party for no so enhwe no unia ene benchmark value ene ifu a UTAC for almost ate etua intention o mo declare so o mo tie etua nti enyan started
I went to interview no the first question I made my president and he said Marco strike or say I as I said that I said
so say school cry fi na yebi
also Marco strike I say we no be
it betima ba say ebeduru achina na government ene omo akotena say na omo nsem a omo ka no we interview no omo nsem a omo ka no eye ensem a enye eneo and start free NPP aban isu o started from 2013 no na ndisi aban ene na ewo so ena omo ka se omo per market premium no so obi eye adwuma obehun se nurses for ene doctors no omo nyina omo market premium but now ba teacher for enku adwumadie so a teacher for ni market premium enti no eba ne sa ohwe salary difference na itimu se teacher for de no ene wo form eno na teacher for no akohua ba besine na emme se na mpempi no aban bia ntimi nya eho akokoduro enje omo propose no nyedai entum but since 2013 enhyehyɛ ya aban bi entimi ani so no NPP akufado eba yi die yagye atum sɛ nhyehyɛe no bi wɔ hɔ a yɛde yɛbɛdi so unim sɛ aban no wɔ pɛpɛ nti ɔmo document a ɔno government no so proposal ɔso ɔmo nhwem na sɛdeɛ obiara yɛ adwuma a ɔpɛ sika de akɔ fie no na yɛahwɛ soso na yɛadwene ɔman no soso ho kakra in a sense that sɛ okasɛm ɔpɛ 1 cedi na aban no ma ososo sɛ ebi a matimi ama ebi a 50 pesos a no so ɔka kyerɛ sɛ hwɛ na dwendwene ho ɛho nkrata asɛm ni hwɛ na dwendwene ho a menyini sɛ aban no wayɛ bɔne na menyini sɛ ɛyɛ na adwene sɛ deɛ wɔpɛ no ɔmfa ma wo ebi a deɛ wɔpɛ na saa time no ɔntimi ɛmfa ma wo bɛnkyerɛ sɛ ɔmfa ma wo koraa ntimi srɛ teacherfoɔ no sɛ ɔmo susu nya pepa na ɔmo ntena se na aban no proposal document a wɔde abrɛ ɔmo no ɔmo ntena se no ɔmo review mɛma ɔmo nka sɛ BC 2013 BC 2009 ɛna bi ba 2013 ne 2016 na aban na etwa mu no anya ho hwee nti we de kokro de John ensem bi na aban we so ne ye beye sebe eso obreku ekra ɛna eso no dabode eso no NPP aban ani suade hu no ɛna eso no NDC aban ani suade hu no ye de ye ba sɛ ɔmanfo ho beto om ya ma ye boto mu nti na ye ba sɛ ɔmanfo ho beto om nti teacherfoɔ eye die aso ye die wohwɛ mu a aban a aba wotimi afa teacherfoɔ dodo eye NPP aban especially under na adodanko akufuado na aban atimi afa teacherfoɔ bebree eye under NPP kofoɔ ena ma teacherfoɔ etimi ɔmo ano ɔmo people teachers ɔmo nyina etimi upgrade ɔmo ho ma teacher edie ebɛyɛ ede etimi tu ɔmo kayie sebe first na teacher die say die obi timi ka say me teacher ni police first yes ye di police say die o say me police ni me doctor wakatua ne nya ena na wodi die so but enam NPP abanti andakofo andakufuado say obi timi ka adwuma oye na ordinance sinibo say o ka say teacher ni a obi anim say wakatua aban NPP aban ama ne kosoro obi anim say NPP aban ba yen enkrofo a ne ni adwuma training teachers a na ya omo awie school a wo se ye fa omo adwuma na omo tifie ye NPP aban ene ye de fa omo ye NPP aban ena nursing trainees a na omo tifie ye fa omo nti aban a uwie school a unni adwuma yo oheye a obaye ebi mu se omo de omo no omo nya magicians ena omo timi create jobs Mahama former president Mahama me wo krata wo ha ekire o ka kire wo se adwuma de me menye magician no enie mpacho se mo hwe ayi a omo hweye ebetimi aye o se me onye magician Jerry meboa
aye den
eno o ma nipa adwuma aye graduate na etifie NPP aban ye baaye ya provide adwuma ama those graduates ama ya fa bi o teaching field ya biem under your friend is saying school free SHS baaye a na ehia teacher for dodo ya fa teachers bebree e wo Ghana ha na sabe yo watoto bode ama wo adibie no so ka so be wo fufu ama wa unua se uni na chinie ekire se ofa wadwuma a ekire se obetua wo ka ekire se odwene wasetene mu yie aban wei eya aban a yadwene teacherfo asetene mu na market premium de omonka se o market yesu awo because nansi a na dwumaefo eka se o market yesu ano aban no ene omotena ase ne yesi ebe ma 4% increment ekire employment minister ebe ka kire o mo say yasa atum because yasa adwene ho na yahu se wo say yasa de become ho yasa de 3% asa ka teacherfo na ne je ombo mo nse ma aban na omani gie mu no ena omo sai ka kire aban say aban ye wo ensem na hobi from 2009 under NDC Raw Mills
2013
me say I no started from 2009 Professor Mills 2 years awodi ye ekwan bi so Yankopon eto ne nsa frɛ no na sɛ President Mahama former President Mahama ɔyɛ articulator udi n'anim a ehu ɛna udi n'akyi so a ehu President Mills efiri mu Owura Mahama ebeteki ni 2 years na aka no wantimi anhwɛ teacherfo ni ye eba ya Ghana fo hu ni mɔbɔ eto abama no so mama ye president no oba ye ni period odi bedi president nyina no wantimi anhwɛ teacherfo ye even access to teacher training school kra no na ye dina mankrofo
na ye den sɛ
na ye dina because ye free kra se no do wie SS na utimi twa kakra na wawofo eni sika omdu beko school a de ka kire oni say for teacher training na ho de yebema wa allowance na allowance no wo de hwetwa wo ho na wo wie teacher training no na o start adwuma yo a wo bobo sika no a university na open no obetimi akobi ena na ma ye hiafo emma yetimi nya kwanya ediko school ni bi nanka ye mu bebre ni ewo ho a nanka sa kwanya nanka ye nya bi emma Owura Mahama ebetwam obetwam no ekira wo se ahiafo madodo a enya kwanya anko because omu ni sika omu ni ko tua fees ena omu obi kra do mo omu na omu ko tua fees ni ma omu a sika omu de beto aduane adi ewo school no omu school fees omu betua no omu nya nti so wo yesa projection ni nyina encourage you motivate you ema wo nko teacher training ni bi eje so wo ye ni ba school no after SS no untimi nko bi na even SS no kra na inya kwanya kɔ no nipa do se na ekɔ ya NPP aban kro ya na dwene ho se ubisa pani bia wantimi yanko school ne se aditi no wantimi yanko school on kan tro se na mabon on kan tro se miko school a na menya aduane ni do ka kire wa ne se na papa ne me ma ntimi ntwa me school fees eno ene eda ye ti a eda so ndaye Kufuado aban Kufuado ti eda so ndaye otimi da dwene ho se the problem a mankrofo entimi nko school ene say omuntimi ntwa mu school fees dia ene SS ni nyini free look at the number of people a enkra etimi nya akwanya eko SS wo say allowance me ka ni na me di besi so me kire wo kwan kra ene dadwene a eda yeso asoman adwene pa ye wo as a president no wo emma teacherfo ene teacherfo ye die ena me kire efri ase ho na me di aba besi omo makọ strike ni so enti akra no timi ko SS ni wie na teacher training so ya sa restore omo allowance na nkra no timi ko teacher training eba ye teacherfo a owie a na aka adwuma wie so ya sa provide adwuma ya sa fa omo adwuma embago bia na adwuma so kam ye wie school no na embago eda adwuma so e o Ghana ha under NDC under former president Mahama enne embago bia na so nti teacher ni wie school a otimi nya adwuma ye wa wie na wonya adwuma na ye no otimi nya sika ekọ university lokọ university ni wie a oba be graduate teacher enne omo se omo premium enye enu nti no omo tu atua atuatie de sebe eye adwuma ye ni bia akwanya se bibi kire wa adwene a ubetimi atu atua se de be ya yebeti wa se enti enye bone etie ye nwene enkra ne ho ye nwene Ghana da ache se de meka kire wo se afiwe moma ye nwene Ghana da ache ho mo ese ne ye die NPP aban ye ho ma teacherfo NPP aban ye ho ma nurses NPP aban ye ho ma adwuma ye ni bia enti enne de bibi how na se sa how no udidi se enfri enye NPP aban na ye create e wo se o stance o take no o soften no na utimi eni aban etena se stakeholder engagement montena se mundi anobabaye na momfa pepa ye entua ye na megidi se yen kase market premium a graduate teachers e deserve no yen fa ma wo but ebia de omo panyina na omunya eno so de omunya omote ase se nye de opa bia na utimi nya but at least ye start free baby ye de akowie baby aban no amo krata so omo nhwem na omo review no mo famra no mo ntase
kata no de survey na wo mo ye no
me say
and on report no mo sabetoma no dey guidelines say you be to omo
no omo nya starting ka say ye ba betua moka na ye betua moka sei mpatwa ate ase o say we desk review na wo hwe de ekoso e wo system nim udi oman mu de etoto aman ahodo so de na uwie a watimi ameki decision say ampa de mu hwehwe sei ni sei na meyem mpatwa ate ase afiwe budget inyina agitum say ta de omo hwehwe no enim eni budgeting but interest subsequent budget ebeba no en feature wo nti se woka se ope ade ne na won hwe ya ne na ope no wanya but enu nkyere se
ade na wabra omusia na ka ba na gaza avanjiro
ba jo se
omusia ba ade na o man kazanjiro
de make sure say budget ya present here
we guta ho manya assurance say 114% no of the market premium
114% yeah 100% 14% unia enye small money but what you say you know proposal there o de beba but as you say we be get the you propose here no and so say another thing eti ye wie na say ye ye to ye take decision a aven ye hu say o propose 114%
okay
na mom no ye be ma e bia 50% and 70% eno na ye de ko budgeting but inye ntena say AC po no de intimi fa ma budgeting esa na den aban no na aban be no oye I just say aban ya wonim na adwuma te send this aban but aban wonim adwuma de ha unyansi puma unyansi unyanya decision ehu amount awutua e de na wo feature no budgeting
all right
it's never done anywhere who does that
but as ben mama go ya you take on strike but answer na you take be connect with for ka omo ho your friend say e sa next status for yi wo mo no am so mo de no wo gusu gina mo
omo no de no omo problem no eh mostly ohwe is a situation na omo ne doctors na answer nsemu but what I say
and na omo ne doctors say
omo field of work no e na omo here recognition wo ho enye haban no omo ne aban ni problem
omo ne aban wo problem
omo ne aban ni problem
omo ne aban ni problem an kan so omo TV no ya omo ti o
omo ne aban ni problem
yes sir
amenfa akwenye so na nchia honorable Daniel Ni Quartet incoming national organizer for the new petrol omeboa show mo party no na na do da abese no really speaking Nkrofo I am very peeved the good legacy owura akofo a build here for the NPP ne ni hobium na yenyina yete ha na Tabaumia ebeka kire say under the previous administration nurses were suffering, teachers were suffering, in fact everybody was suffering intina yenyina yenim say mobadia all those suffering anka you see Mark I don't have any sympathy I humbly say I don't have any sympathy for the striking institutions. Nagrat, Tewu, all these people. I don't. Because, Mark, and yet, then you better have more strikes in one some. Ya can fit a banner premium. More 114%. Did it just drop from the skies? The NBC, I won't say. Omon call strike dana.
Utah
omon call strike dana. Omon call strike severally. Amaya discusses severally. Yet the demands and I say the omosheno the abanya kase strike na mo akọ mo mra me entrance. Na omokwa whatever happens there no. Na che say omoye trokan na omoje agum. Ana edi yedudu baby a edi yebedu. Na se ya de saa na chechire oman a anka Ghana anka yenya independent o se upe bibia wonim se legally and legitimately saa de no se fata se won saka na wakọ ho strike ana watie tuya se ade aban wa mfa mame a menya dwuma wakọ kon nyo ensa ni nyira won san kan na da bia ye fra wo wonim say the same story ne be ka kire wo eso ba akotra ho Kwame Nkrumah pay independent sama Ghana no eye ma o mutu o
na wo from no man kwan kwotena wa no how can you negotiate
from na kwotra ho na say
demand
Mark
yes sir
you see on so from only one time ana
there be
all the institutions from Mastraki before no government one way or the other has invited them severally to sit with them. Nti sa wo corner said ye wo pe no aban promise no fail once. Sabe etiefo monima. E akanfo no mbu wo be bi say. Sabe kwase ne bibi ye ntia so mpre no. Na se mu matra ho akọ first strike, second, third, won nam form 6th, 7th mo. Na still demands a wo pe no won san kan ya. Ye frɛ was major strike. You don't ye nyina ye ma wo school. Ye nyina ye adwuma horo omukọ strikes ni nyina. Ye nyina ye kwa omukọ strike na. Ye so ye ho fa ye ho kire ye. Right? But ye na make say ye pay independent on strikes, boycott ahoro ye kwa ye ejina mu dindin de ma ban ho hye no. Na oka say esi ade me dane me ho ndane biom. English abochi UK say afedi ye independent na mo hwe no. Monje amabremo. Na moko strike back wo mrekwa aban we ba mu no. Every platform ombenya no omo can say teachers were suffering. Indeed, it was a new song of the day. For which reason? Ghana. And the teachers not almost suffer no. Teachers not almost suffer no. What was the reason for saying they were suffering? Your intention was to come and better their lives. Your intention was to come and ensure what? Oh, mania. What do you say?
Ben, Manika say we. Ben.
Almost no crank am person make me because me say ameme. You understand? Who cost strike the Jiramuma who say yes strike no call. Make it. That is what I say.
I find it from now what say okay assurance is a one hunia. So what do you mean to us say because strike here?
Say what beside the same question twice this year. Me say abaya from no what trust. That's what catch you say me ABC that's I'm not sure can say any budget mu kropo no.
I said you can't be on strike while some more negotiation tables.
And the negotiations you gonna how many times should we go on the negotiation tables? How many times the young friends and Crawford say, Mumra Miembo Bonsam home? How many times the young who say Crawford dream Katasha Pren dream can echo? How many times the auditor general's report my young who say I'm Crawford Sika could do a monsem Yako almost to air is human? How many times? Teacher for other any other institutions are doctors no man. What's your doctor the salary? What's your teacher for salary or teacher or can say teacher for salary or more into a money aje? What the hell? And I will say teacher for niaje. That's why money aje and come on strike. All the institutions I was so many groupings I was teaching field no. They are suffering one way or the other. And you see, they are going through what they are going through because there is no unity amongst them. And now you will tell the concerned teachers this, social teachers this, basa. Instead of forming a formidable union. Number one, spearheading the benefit and what you need for all teachers across board. No, what timumu, what chichemumu. Into what ban anymore, ban won him so bad. This thing has been going on. So me, I do not have any sympathy for them. If you want, like I said, mention school. What I'm saying is a demand for what you think that you are legally entitled to. Until someone Sabeka don't renege on your conditions that you have put forward. That is how you use to ensure that also the winner was Sabeka. The who are doing a say office secretary and resign or resign. Now a Jumana woman, Mrama can say, who befa Mrakwan be that's what demand right now. There be a management befro adada. There be a management befro adada. That's a there be a contract near Metranka. It doesn't make sense to me. Intermediate, I think some of the best here because I don't have any sympathy.
All right.
Unless you want me to delve into the benchmark, but Madi so again.
Madi Jibril.
Jerry.
Yes, sir.
I make I say 31st I go on by Ebebemuno. Suban what we will communicate any facts, you know, November 2020. 31st. And one idea, but then I catch you say, they never con in the back power. Jerry. I'm thinking it's under the leadership of Nanado, will be at Matran say, yeah, that the intermarket strike. That's the short of the issue. Because then people are by mono, I'm not catching a Ghana force. Negotiation. Ejumaye, they are the best of because they have the men. Into yenya amount for be so Mercos strike because penny 5 years down the line. In there, strikes na ekonye back home. It's a quarter and katie. Why? Because Omama are buying some opportunity. Or buy no. Okay, wow. Because some are okay no. Yeah, intense maybe to get to a point almost say they be a could do there. Omampeni na now don't have buying no. And that no more that. And then more that I enter a month for Nico strike say. Ya can be a sikasemu. A kosisi. This is our banya car say they be COVID into crap on Sika de Nanka Nisika into Ghana for Munum Swan Champ. No Mampeni or Mampeni Nadu. No, they Sika Eddie Renti Jet Air Co Abrochi. In the Kama Ghana fibre. Near the Sika Air Tuegu Eddie Koto Christmas tree Eddie Ma Airport Ghana Sika. I didn't think the teachers for cost strike. I didn't think we cost strike. Because some of the catching Bia no can say, Mr. Mo baby, I could do this they will not believe in you. And that's the reality, baby. I always say. In Trono, Adorson. And a baby, I could do no because Dankanda, and this never swear. Omaka say, and this is by now, only myself, my know. 5 years of the good government, economy here, ya tio bia, ya more be opportunities and a buy a kind of say, and that's why I got teach any fear, or got system now born Jumel if they say, you year under MPP. Oh no, cost strike. These are the reality of the issues. And they are coming more because the seat no adorson, and Trono adorson. Ben Lancasa Neka Nasem. Naka Mimiko. What's it almost budget? Almost a teacher for in Yomo. Teacher for get your Amuka once and Yomo and don't fashion budget. Oh, you take for now. Call now. The one capital for
Panacasa.
Ben Lucas, I am a show.
Market premium is any account, and I know your friends.
Friends, me say one is Cado, and one fashion budget. Then you say, I'm on Tom next year. And some can answer because who needs to budget when you can't use it. I don't know what my friend say.
But I don't know if anything to go by crown. I mean, you sure say their bank card is Anna. I don't think.
Me say that be any day. This is about back to Parliament in the friend said media review. Say Sikana made it because I say what no be Sika obey you. When we the minimum say I feel over. When the night you clap on no obeji you live your can. I won't consider we move. Now, the leader be Kahua. Now, a bed now go back from tax. Now, go back tax. Oh, and I say, I don't even talk about condom tax. And then now, it's a benchmark. MPP must learn, say, minim say difficult, say, who communicated for Nanado and MPP say, Ayade. Because minim Ben pa say, what can say? Why would I do Pandai? I bet do say, some other can you take a summer or the kind of simple. Or go pay faxa anymore. I was in John Mahama after Professor Mills, what now 2 years. Is it true? No. It's good on fact. Let me.
One try do 2 years.
Huh? One try do 2 years. And do 1 year. No, it's not one. When you factor, I thought I can say one from. Well, we don't argue on this one.
Try to your transfer some months. About says barely
4 months. 4 months.
July.
July. Mark. I thought I can say be an unknown from here. But once he's arguing, this is where they were going. Oh, I thought
that's a fact.
And a fact. And a fact.
It was so Madi.
I am passe. Mark. The one see ye block our friends and Kwabinya. They run a month for echo. Only say before they see Kwabinya school no. Now on a hunter say echo chi in Kurao. Unimsa. Na school ni ho. The baby bus or a teacher new up a school. What back for school? Ewo Kwabinya school no more. Can you pick him? can you employ him? No. If you don't have facilities, you cannot be a magician to appoint anybody. Okay. If you are not, if one your friend said, port expansion, can you pick anybody to employ me? And then, most of unemployment youth graduate association. And me GD pass in there, no graduate in Ghana are in employment. So somebody tell me say there's no a graduate be a Juma. But even the guys now who use them as MPP communicators as unemployment graduates, no. But friend, my good name is Juma.
From where Juma?
Back on Juma, I Franco Circle in the digital center. Why your director? The mama I see her. Nanka only make a Juma. Nanka Ofie.
Why overzoom cancer?
Who's some say they are those who are pushing those issues. Go to the Tama. Oh, tobo.
Okay.
Tobo.
Kasai. Jana Kasai na phone ni
Unim. Facts on the ground. Time now. Ye say my teacher training allowances to expand the facilities. Now the teacher ni we are because teacher ni ejuma guarantee. One ka ji a friend say on the loan na enfene ejuma. In fact, in the record, teachers that facility was expanded. Amma ye for teachers be. Nobody can tell me. On my record say time na ye facility no teachers recruitment and I be from. The teachers that you recruited in 2017 are area schools in now. Who can boy? How many you can pay? Teacher for now and they can say, yeah, for me, Juma. Tam na yes, see blocks. Yes, schools are dying. Finna no. Who can pay?
Okay.
It is the teachers that will say that facilities there. No. If you continue, sir, because Obi Awako University, Ghana man student loan. Obi so your teacher training. We the same level. Say, mama student loan. Uba. No way to yes, can because before Juma. You build facilities. Tell me whether it's a reduce the facilities. Tell me.
All right.
I say in Quadanti, me and school. I'm going university in there. I'm doctors. No more did Mark, the MPP must now learn. Meaning, say some communication for Nanaldo MPP is difficult. You say. I understand, Ben.
Okay.
So I agree with him. Say, "Ubisa question no." To get to where you are going. But the reality they say. Teacher form where our strike in there. Ni free. Abamboni ye sika ye de nyama ensem fata. I so ye ntua workers. Ye month workers ye die no. Aban no e rent jet. E di adware mu. That's the challenge here.
Okay, Madam Semade Jibril. Now the reversal of the benchmark value discount no the president did direct sama GRA for so many abotransa. Now woman to me the wider consultations. I feel so one more kra no ama ababigu port no answer na sab implementation process we be chance no womo hwe no clear wo no man free ho ma menye ma ho adwenkyere na we senior. And now that the new year and the holidays enjoyment are over, let all government appointees start work, and they should work hard so that it will help Nanado the president to execute all important policies. I believe different don't go out. We also say McJerry, please, since 2019 May, my wife requested for the Ghana card and we have not received yet. Where why? Kwadio trumpet bubu ashe. Also no yere Ghana card mozankai. 2019. Hey, acho. Teacher Kujo, Tepen Susu. I have found not youth organizer hopeful. Also, many countries are not finding it easy to put the economies in shape. We have a government that is doing its best. Let's all join hands together to make this country a better place to live. Teacher Kujo, thank you. What about Misty Zongo? Gosu Zongo. Also, Ghanaians should have faith in and support President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo and the Vice President Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia because they have good things to offer this country. Tuchi and Nana Entry incoming, I have regional secretary. OPK Goso, also Nanado and MPP government are carrying a listening government reversing the benchmark value. So Ghanaians should have confidence in them because NDC, the alternative, is scary and empty after messing up the economy. OPK goes so. We say we are suffering because our decision makers don't experience the effects of their decisions. Once they get their share, the rest can perish. Joe Edifree Tema. When so Cindy Bay or the Free Kaswa, or say the president's decision to suspend and reverse the benchmark value policy, 6 stakeholder consultations is the right step and the bold one, of course. We are Cindy Bay or the Free Kaswa. Mystic Wonder Dwejiri, or say the sharp U-turn of the super incompetent Nana Bawumia-led government on the 50% benchmark value is the failure and intransigent position of the government to do more consultation. The economic hardship is just unbearable, no textbooks for basic schools, and the center cannot hold. We a mystic wonder in Soma Dwejiri. Nova the Agbiodor said Nanado is indeed a listening president. He is not like the dead goat, says Yentubia. That is why I always say MPP will break the 8 with Dr. Bawumia Noah, the ag builder. Nanaya, benchmark values, you know. President Adarete said GR into Omwaza.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
See, I must say, His Excellency the sitting president. Now, our campaign, I'm not doing say, Mambo no. Said the man for can say, "I sorry to hear the." One say what all ban, what all tie. And this that mentality no the babem and the D. I mean, can see to say, I'll be the last person that can make us say here. The Shebianki, the bar, a bit protect the local industry. Say, a baby bananka, ya basse. The local industries, no production are cost, no, which mean foreign no money they buy memhano are competing into no. But the she be back to say the anka ye better way. Often so many the last person can make us say here. The fact is say anka local industries no are more into real production. No anka say kobane say aban bi pese obo omo na omo gina omo na anka ye better ha na why am be antisa now this particular benchmark values here NPP aban at the buy was started as a populist approach for general public, and I said policy sorry is policy or the yes or the manco for agenatum.
Sana uhono.
Sana mihono. Obekaya. Ye esi wo a friend saying papers for you. Say ye ba ye beye we better to no maso amam. Omoko make so many promises I work mass magazine. So omo ba said you be turning no into. Me omo book ya o say wo de won kan poyi. Me hwe mu ka.
Me se men kan. Me se ade gra mo 3.
O so what 3 na one kan. Me ensan ko. In fact, what the me ya bia me pe biem.
Na ya ba. Makai ba.
Me see book no definitions nko definitions.
Da.
Ka. O de part no ye. What you
because Tuesday. Nani make submission yonko.
Enti nipa ne ho ya me nwanwa wo mpa ene yewura frimpom boate na so e. Me nua me say number wo mu nyina definitions wo de ma me back I'm making care back
benchmark value once.
I don't know maybe because of the no man come be produce or memo to say iron foundry no more de be here no man. Mark what you just one line and I make actual iron foundry now or papa need the shame no. It was one of the things that I was looking forward to see say ebi anka ebeboa na wonim dia ode ye o se what dey o say foundry under foundry no definitions nko o say foundries are established to make metal castings possible. But we shall book next year. Say what we have done so far, 2017-2020. I said no more my year. What's up? Say casting is used for making complex shapes that would be difficult or uneconomical to make by other methods. What's else is so? Metal castings are part of every. Yes. Yes. I get say what we have done so far. You don't come and give me definitions.
Yeah.
You don't no, what do you 167. What do you Anna, oh, okay,
Kasa. I feel no now
from beginning to the end. Definitions I'm telling you. I'm not like book in here.
Oh, but be my
nya but say for you we more on nan kasa we be on baby okobi for you na ho aya housing and nya but me say yanko house here can about benchmark value.
Okay,
you see, do you know why I opened that particular? Because of the benchmark values. It is ankasadie way bench iron foundry is anomaly. Yeah. Normal about produce no. Now we need say normal way we have competitive advantage. Into ya mamon kra emfi amanone emba. Ebi kra betimi akase ye bane kra. You understand? But yanhwe benchmark values names are populist operation omo de buy ya ji omo to wiem. Omo policies bia omo de aba a omo de e kachira dwadifo. See ya buy be we e kro the john. Omo ye wi a at the end of the day no more be san redraw. This particular benchmark values are all redraw no. Who person will redraw no. Menua. The will redraw. No ma ebe cost more. As a matter of fact, because cost of production, interest rates are what's running to know. The way you Ghana craft report crop no ma be cost ebo ayedin. Until you must take pragmatic measures. Make up pragmatic make normal. What about to work and say say ya obe hu say yanso ya so omo ye local industry na say ABCD munya obi be low China at 6%. Now odi aba abeye nyuma production ade ne so cheap because loan no 6%. Ye wo hani your bank and housing and construction I to say ebi a omo estate industries ne normal nkroma address je share sa normal we na ho na be kokoji loan targeted banks ye wo agricultural development bank na ye wo se sia sa normal ne nyina ni ho nti ese wo pese wo make sure say sa normal we na be koso make sure say we create institutions ye be kase asumasi for mo produce wo Ghana ha AGF a omo kwa na ye consult wo mo no anka wo and the AGF for wouldn't almost submit say use benchmark values every home.
Oh, that is their proposals, but saying
yes, that's this is suggestion, but now I bought into it without now you see that word broader consultation. Did they indeed do broader consultations? They didn't do it. So which many I said why wouldn't say into patch I say in form paying for our do the various trade industries by how we interview you see, that is where the problem is. I buy penny be jina ho edi. See, I consult to Omunina. Meanwhile, it's not the case. AGI are submitted to you and you buy into it. What are you doing for the AGI to ensure, say, omo cost of production about down? Electricity cost at the same. Ensure our production, nebo at the same. Baby, on Mekwaji loan, 26%. And woman family produce now, or many cheaper now. In this, we benchmark values, you have not solved the problem.
Okay.
The problem should be solved from 1, interest rates. 2, cost of production, electricity, water, anything. Our local industry no mu here. Every year juma fertilizer more money could do pineapple who no money produce.
All right.
Watermelon for over so much. Group them into associations. Fruit industries, making sure so so much. And as I buy one kasa create in nobody be say be a what do for a bank kasa. I didn't recommend sugar factory at that. I buy into purchase you don't have money to cultivate to ensure say you will feed the commander sugar factory. Into baby I could know menu. The benchmark value move on. I know, and yet I know, and the best of the prayer. But man, no more work also. I feel so. That suspension, a clock the job.
Madi Gabriel.
Magdalene.
Yes, sir.
Nanka, Ankopa Mammy Pantinting and be home of MPP in government for 5 years. I would think, say, your oncophobia, they are next to God in terms of management of this country. Mark. Benchmark value there, you can once a month. Look at MPP achievements in the year 2019-2020. In fact, they said, say, Baomia a Messiah. At the 6th tembi abba. Amande, your economy, your port. Ama enyama kosuye. In fact, all what they mentioned, Baomia ayadi in terms of economy, because na first na ye shrisika ewo your port. Mark, ye can some way sama ye be do 2021. Ena omomuji revenue. But Eka said they be omunya sa issue no. Then they gave a letter indication say they want to reverse back to the normal duties and Yama port mo. Before the 2 years ago. And by November before budget which means Ghana phone him say abandoning him say in the short time to come we are going to reverse that issue. But abandoning for ever defending Nientia GRA for go back to that one. I'm defending say you over reverse it back to the normal say go back to the benchmark ebe sustain be no one pay on my year. So at that time, in fact, they started inciting AGI to NDC. The NDC in Pese, Ghana, production in Ghana for Enyesika. Because I did benchmark value in free soa. Ever importation, Nyaman Becoso. Na Ghana, in there, yaka, Ukabuso, Yaka, or Kabe cheaper. I'm kind of Mokai. In there, Oman Penny. To me after NDC have raised issue. Aya press conference say Abaye baby o de kono emboa oman afena Abaye Nanado who is not decisive because for his information I yan say or see Minister of Information Minister of Finance any GR for now misleading and it's good as misleading.
Okay, here also dey na keke.
Letter we buy eco cabinet. Letter in fact only so shoes on benchmark value no 2 months ni.
Understand they know budget.
Me say debi here which means
won sem buy Nigeria for beka say ye nyai na wo mo kenkan no bibi wo ho budget ne beka.
E be ye we adwuma. And ye we adwuma so by this time ne be ye adwuma. Nti Ghana ni bia ko fa nyuma bia no woni say abon kokko say ebedu temi ye be yes bank value no free ho in there amount penny ka say oh bi akofa nyoma bi into ye consider no when will Ghana not going to take nyama from abroad as me no ka say omo nyama ba say no omo the second ship bo so that excuse now mo can just because of campaign say yen can say ya try no that is the issue because they have no any clue in management of this country. They don't have a clue. Because the number were defending who, in fact, the last 2 months, they defended. Eka say, Omo Juma na Omo ye. Now, Ghana, Ebeko because my one district, one factory. Inti ye benchmark value ni free wa. Ghana for Benya product, Ghana fato. So why is the president now running away from it? In fact, President Tinubu wa mada Mark?
Yes, sir.
Omada. Omamre. Say yes, suspend no.
Up to 17th.
Me say some Ronaldo best out
17th.
Me say Ronaldo best out that stage, you know. Let Ronaldo. one man got a phone so at the end of the aubergine so in film scanning film some. Eh? Into 17th, they say, my nigga say, no confuse your man, Feneco, Yamanko Fanyamano. Obi Abafanyama say, no, what will he be in terms of a duty that time? But I didn't want to say, and I felt not make a chair burn. No, only me say, ye benchmark value ni free war. Condom, Nanado air campaign say, Uji tax or condom so a bonny. A better condom tax, they say. I mean, boy. Eh? Mark,
sir, I come from a pharmaceutical.
We can say, come on, me say, or better condom tax. Amuka say, a baby or better condom tax be out where by for. It is a MPP, I have before. When thing about me, I said, John Mahama incompetent. Into a contact tax, from 17th, you did condom tax, but me, any Akufado, any MPP, I'm here there. Mark.
Yes, sir.
I'm here there. Even with the benchmark value, you crap on there, you know, in your boy, then. With even that one crap, in your boy, and then so pure water, according to 40 pesos. Matters car now, then first. Now the buyer say, me a benchmark value. Now be anti-minto taxi, and you jumano, and the matters, yes, eh? I baby, ye be free of you. In Doctor Shocks, I was so car, I can't hear shocks. Can I hear shocks as always? Eh?
David.
You got shocks as always. Inti, I can say, ye free one a month for, then the mayor cheap, no. Gonna be shocks about the next 1 month. Eh? I did a month for you can say. Jay. Tam na ekofa Mary buy you know. Ye did to mu say because of service na ye no, e ma light bo be kosoro. But e be your mind dia, a mind no konya be light bill so. Magdari, I dey John Mahama ye amuka ho asem in there Mary hwan for dia.
Then ya na operate.
It's a Ghana dia say. It has not become Ghana's own. Ye ntwe ho ka. That adwin kase John Mahama ma no. Say ye ntwe ho ka. Identity light bill so Emma industry so. John Mahama doing ya, muhu ya na, musi debut, Ameri nyo, that an incompetent. What's it a bay idea? You were quenya about Timiatis, those in the Ameri idea. Is it Tiano so, the light bill no cost Oma. AGI ever in Sua, almost only 10%, into the sofa brochi bar, and to be Uton 10% to be on top. You understand? Friend minister, and then minister, maybe I don't be in
Deputy Minister and Amenenekasane.
I say
for finance.
I say Ghana says ya cars who call garage be Ghana for your cars every. But the cars for a brochi ba home use into the intimate to Ghana cars in be. I didn't know Ghana cars in it boy for front.
I know can.
I be say batters and flat brochi in bow. Who call so about batters for tier rubber. Eh? Cars na ya ton ha home use na gas ni boy for no. The wire wa hand I didn't know what peg in the dear na little boy. Because in your mind, or the tuaka, in the end, I trot canoe. Say, or the pure water, a juma, in the 40 Ghana cities, such a day 60 days. Now, can say 60 days, sir. Sir, for the maintenance now, obey and I didn't know why for. Eh? Obey and I didn't know why cheaper. In your way, yeah, under John Draman Mahama. Some of pharmaceuticals starting Yama any boy a day. Una Joma Maye. What the $10 million save of us say, Munji and from boy Juma Moya or Mayemu. No moon producing for that made all of our pharmaceuticals stronger today. Amutimia, a friend say, Mdro, from my lady Joe Ghana. That is the kind of leadership I have. Most of them Mudian acquire Casa. In there, Cassia, no, I say, Matia said, oh, you're not the why why did they? When they first brought the letter, Nana saw it. He even encouraged them to go on. A friend said, Habo. He sat down until NDC submitted a press conference. What's it maybe doing there? A Lucy Lesho, a quite campaign. Until Americana, NDC, MB focus my yard, listing government. And President, what do you for national news? What you be asem?
Okay.
When John Mahama Channel say, Maddy, your Mama Channel say, Unim, or one page. So, Pem Repans, or continue with Jet Flay no more. Obey Ghana and Sema. What Jais or share a French American movie. Now, but Ghana news. Problem no more.
Okay.
Benchmark value no and there. Yes, in fact, even crap with that one crap, any so crap no. Young boy, in so one I cost no. It's a free wa. Machine no di free abrochi ba yen wa Ghana no. E be 50% more. Mark, who you say in so after age from 17 in so be saying. That is the leadership. Who should I say teacher for a brand NDC. Messi say brand the teacher is for 8 so 40 pesos. That is the hardship a buying no adi o mine ako. Enche bia trotro driver so at the 40% e be kan ho. But ni be na NPP.
Okay, may I say Ben.
Minia Gabriel your back no na sebe ye se kwatre kwase obe mount ma no atie ni din na NDC de Ghana fo enimo mo nti enye nne ena ye behu NDC omusu ena omoban omampani dada mahama Minia Gabriel enya opese oka ema ne ho ateche efi ema no timi be hyenwura no Ghana fo aso na hwepen no mu hu say ade no eye empty
iti
be me pa chere ne say enipa na ohoro no like ohoro ne hu fi no efi no ohoro ra wa yese preko no sebe udware ne wi a no akoda atechem eba employment Mahama efeli eba job creation Mahama efeli ene benchmark value when the benchmark value buy but when the buy discount when the buy NPP aban ene the buy as at the time na yehu say ye port no ase ehodwuma edwadie no ekofom ene the buy say the beye nkrofo betimi de omoniema aba na eho etimi akenyan ye wie ye na ye baaye no na ye wani so ade hunu as oman as a party ayaba government ye ni so ade hunu ni say ye be create adwuma ye be ma Ghana enwuma ye ne ha no etimi agina ne naso yie enu nti ene ye ya adwene say ye be ye one district one factory 275 constituencies na yo Ghana ha no babia na ye identify raw materials ewo ho a ye betimi dia produce bibi na adwuma ne ba etimi afa nipa adwuma ade a ema adwuma eyo ewo Ghana ha eye dene so wo factory and also wo business bia wo ya ema wo produce eye dene minua yaw ebobo obi so the interest rate cost of energy ene de ekeka ho ni nyina ama o produce ade ho Ghana ha e mane ye dene ma because ubewie na cost of production akosoro bebre the car wo dey produce ade no ubewie no otete sa ne ma ni nyina free mu a na wo de bo ne bebeto so a no profit a ubunza ade ne bo aye dene enti no ye baaye no na interest rate na edasay 35%, over 35%. And ne yetimi atete so ha ma na ba 26%. Ye koso a ye teso. Obia senye factor, obia ncheke. Ye ba ya ye beji o money free NDC aban ho no. Na owura Mahama ene ne di animu no. Na interest rate 35 over 35%. Na sebe Ghana adwuma Ghana ni obi adwuma o Ghana ha ben no okọ banka na okọ bobusia so de baba be hye na adwuma mu a na rate da so interest o tua no 35% a so onipa kro na adwuma na ebekọ so entina aban a odwene Ghana fo ho Ghana yiedie opese Ghana fo timi ebi omunyuma na sa nyuma no timi fa Ghana ma no Ghana fo ma no yo so ye ne say baby a enwuma omo matimi bi omunyuma na ekwadwo musika afiri no uma ebo a ye de ma omo so mo kwaji sika na abebe hye omadwuma ma sa bo no ebekọ fo ma mo omo uwia afei energy cost eno so obe reduce ama omo and the first time in the history of Ghana and the NPP Akufo-Addo and ye buy you know 17% taxes ye free products so 17%, The first time in the history of Ghana. Taxes ni nyina no na cost of production cost ro. Me pacho o kasa no se me yidi hwe wo na me pese o respect ye tifo ni kakra.
Kasa ne enko na
ye sa taxes ni nyina free so. Emma omo bi omo adwuma. Se de be yo omo kum be hin ha omo. Se be ya omo betimi produce more no mo nyamfa so. Se de be ya omo betimi omo nyamfa so omo betimi afa nkrofo adwuma mu because omo nyamfa so omo de be bi omo adwuma mu. Ni nyina no ye adwene a akufo ado aban NPP aban ye o Ghana. One district one factory. Ye ba be ye no nkrofo si entimi. Ebi mu sha ba ko pe ase. Ba ko pe o. Oh, me unia mesro. Ba ko pe o. Oh. Wana ye. Oh, unia.
Abiding policy
abiding policy.
Very vampire 16.
Oh, no. You don't understand. Please. Me pacho. Oh, me pacho. If you don't know, have idea.
Bank has a very vampire existing.
No, once the policy
manufacture that.
Oh,
and a bank be ho. Exim bank. Yes.
And I'm a bank and I'm a and California. Mr. Unia, yaw. Mr. Policy no on TSA. Na so TSA so ni bia na ye bopayo. And they say one district one factory policy no. And they say government no any so dey hunu ni say the microphone person mu bi adwuma fofora. Oh, they me cheche o mu nia. Microphone person mu bi adwuma fofora. Government no ebe provide the enabling environment am. One, access to loans. Government no be lead you omo na ye hwe wa ye assessment of your business na ya kokko pay loan na amount na dey ashim. Afe enwuma bi egu to say Dako farms. NDC aban ebe begu no. Yetimi a revamp and Dako farm e produce enkoko e dey even go outside the country. Yenya sika e o man mu. Ta enwuma na wo ho da na ebre na egu no. One district one factory ye do omu nyina be shame Europe omu in. Alongside with new business na e pese ye. Ene wale okọ ho a enim watermelon factory ho. Me please. Yo watermelon factory ho. Other factories, one factory omu ye. Commander sugar factory. Enu mpo raw materials I was say omu dwene ho say before say factory ebetime ye fully operational no. I was say we raw materials na dey feed you omu ntimi ana anene ho ampe kwan kro ombe fa so nya raw materials e dey feed factory no. Ghana has sika do twetwere dey share factory ni mu nyina no. Say Ghana has 1 cube of sugar ekura ni wa Ghana ni ba bia timi nya no refie e dey to ni team enom da. Mani wu sa ni ma we sa dwumadie ni kam bebo Ghana yi mani wu ho obi aba 275 districts yeah 275 factories plus existing factories and no etima ye over 100 and then nyina ye operational other ones entimi ma board me say yeah
275 plus existing ones are not
missing. Oh please me say
newly established
oh, me say yes, see, you 1 district 1 factory no 275 constituency all Ghana ha no. Patriot ya say you be identify ade on betima produce na ya hwe enkrofo a on be so mde musika be shemu on dey set up factory no yetimi ye 100 over 100 aban na aba Ghana ha etimi establish abo me ya establish over 100 factories, new factories whatimi a revamp already existing factories are NDC and the NDC on be collapse no. Okay say orebi no ofikwawu hata a brewery sian when the go no under Rollins and the NDC na boachi na bi ni papa boachi mattress that time no na ye crab mattress vono mattress
okay Ben
eba when the go no you are not like them. You be existing factories. You ba omo breno the boy mu nyesika na fe we want say pese eba no ya say edisika ama omo no de ya aduma and be create employment here
I'm sorry but hold on I'm sorry better I'm far behind time. About 10:21. How you need 100 points now? Me do the microphone to the frame. Hi, what's it? What do you say? Dabio. Oh, Dabi. Hold on. Because you did try. Let me work within the time. Hold on. I was here. Jumedi again. I'm with you with 100.9. Yeah, sorry. I hear Jumedi and so. Na the entertainment GH, you know. Na the also messages, you know. My kind be meant to me. So I can be it more fun to me. More meant to my come with the more fun and chairman. And then so I hear calls, you know. Your calls, you know.
Mama handkerchief.
Oh, you matter. Bonsoir. As I said, more free. In fact, my time that's more fun to me. Why, more fun to me? Yamia Doma, Ochena, Yishia, baby, a humanity tomb. Na Yadin Como. Ya Sanitano, what in what the Yazanitano Ghana or your national organizer, Liberal Party of Ghana, Madi Jibril, or your former national deputy organizer, the NDC, or Pre, so Babe, the national organizer, Benjamin Duchum, MPP, member of the national communication team. Omo de bebuame kwadwo da me ado ene ona ye producer na ye frema abankro na nana ya osafo omo na ye in charge of the social media handles no meeting Edema Jerry AGYEMAN Dr. Father Dixon na ono na ye executive producer and be general manager Kennedy Asante Osei ne boni chidom Pesia Boaje the darling boy ono na me supervisor Ola Michael the entertainment GH ne beto also Yakopon enshiro bibia aye neat 100.9 nyame ya domo a ochena ye besan eshia
ya no me bibrime ye nya kofa tu yesuo etu esibe mabo okunkunim kofa ejina ne so akwara padi kokwe hu ededa mana ekire no ye ne adehia mra kroma dansidi fo mehwe kasemu kira wanwade esumu